Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. Special show in store for you. We've got a very, very beautiful 3 hours coming up. And so much to show you. A lot of brand new is on the way, and we've got some really spectacular pieces. I've got museum grade stones. I've got incredible one-of-a-kinds. We've got designer pieces as well that we are really debuting. This is really the beginning here tonight of what we're going to see over the next few weeks, which are incredible new designs, stones you haven't seen maybe ever before, and a lot of really fabulous values, as we always like to do, because no matter how specialty the piece may be, it's always about value. We cannot bring you a piece of jewelry unless it's going to be the best value possible, and so that's without foregoing any quality whatsoever. Here's a great classic example. We just got a request. Vera, if you're out there, she just emailed in and she was looking for an emerald, and she said, you know, I'd really like ideally about a 1-carat emerald and about a carat in diamonds. And I'd like to spend in this certain price range. I'm not sure if that's possible. You know what's beautiful about these values that we do every day, but then of course some really major discounts, is that not only is it possible, we can probably exceed your expectations when it comes to what you're looking for at the price range you're looking to spend. That is what it's all about. So for example, Vera, if you're out there and you want to see a really cool 2-carat plus with well over a carat in diamonds, we can bring that to you, and markdowns abound. So that's what's happening. We've got incredible brand new, some pieces you've seen before. We'll have big top of the hours, even returning classic favorites like, you might even see a special appearance by our Wall of Diamonds piece coming up in a little bit. Plus, our Inside Out diamond hoops are here, all bezel set diamonds. There are over 2 carats in diamonds in those hoops, and it's going to be a really, really fun show. So wheels are here, big bracelets, brand new. You name it. If you got a request, get those in at any time. We'll help you out with those, and never, ever hesitate, because I know a lot of the requests I've been receiving today already are for pieces from last night, and guess what? They're already gone. So it's not ever a time to wait. You never want to ever wait too long, because that is the one caveat, if there is one, is that we are dealing with mostly one-of-a-kind pieces. So when they go, and usually can't be duplicating any piece like them again. So you want to just jump in as early as you can, get your favorites while they're here, and take advantage of these big values, because no matter what, if it's new, if it's something you've seen before, the values have arrived. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you can stay with us. And on this Thursday night, as we get ready to begin, actually we're going to start with something really, really special. It's totally cool, because it's really a, it's, you know, Tony, you've even fooled us a little bit. He's like, I don't know if those are, could it be tanzanites? Could it be sapphires? There's sapphires that are unheated and treated in a bypass style. Shall we take a look? Let's see what it's all about. And yes. Oh, good. Can we show her her emerald? I have an idea. I know it's very opulent, but we'll show it to her next, okay? So let's get started with item number 9300, and it's funny because then I'll compare it with what we did bring out, which is not nearly the value. So I think if she really likes, and I know she's got quite a collection, if she really likes something beautiful, she's going to see one coming up. So how about first we start with 221 in the sapphires, which is a bypass style where you're going to get 2 different colors of sapphire. You don't think like Renee's out there by any chance, because I've been shouting her out, and every time it seems like she misses she misses the deal. But I actually have this really special piece. She's been looking for something like this for a while. So if anybody knows Renee L out there, this is what she's been wanting, this combination. And seems like I shouted her out a couple days ago and said, hey, this would be great. And of course she wasn't with us that time. So here we are with a really special combo of a Padbarasha sapphire and a blue sapphire with 221 total weight, meaning each stone well over a carat. And then you get in the rose gold, which doesn't have to be kept that way. And then you've got your diamonds, 7 points in the diamonds. 3 stones that are all graduated in size down either side and looking so good. So it's that beautiful wraparound design. We call it a bypass design in the jewelry trade. And it's got that beautiful blue. And then let me actually reverse it here, because each one, when I just have it with the stone at the base, you can see a better angle at it, because they're actually quite a little angular in their basket too. So it tends to be whatever stone is sitting at the bottom on the wheel tends to be your better direct look into it. So you've got your 221 in sapphires. This is the combination that I know once upon a time Renee was looking for, and we never saw it again until recently, and then those went out the door. So now here's another great opportunity to get a Padbarasha, which this case has less orange, I would say, and a little more pinky lavender blue, which is why it's a really good combination with the cornflower blue that you have right now on the top. And we only have one, and it's supposed to be $24.99. So let's give you a value, and look at this on the hand, because it's always what we like to see here before we get too deep into the presentation, so you understand what that's going to look like on the hand and get a little size perspective as well. So it's not even $2,000, and better yet, this really rare combo of over a carat here and over a carat there, and then diamonds that are actually set into the gold. That's what we call burnishing. It's a little different than a bezel because this is not actually a big gold border around it as much as it is, again, diamonds truly set down in so that the face of the diamond is flush with the gold itself, and this can be changed. So if you don't want to leave it in the rose gold, if you'd prefer to have a white gold or a yellow gold setting, you can do that. And it's not even going to be $2,000 or $19.99. Two really rare sapphires coming together. If you like that color combination, who wouldn't? It's like they're teaming up, but it really is like that they're complementary to each other as well, which we love. So there's a good direct look at that kind of lavender, pinky, periwinkle blue. And then you've got that really special cornflower, which is really always one that we love to see. And you don't pay even $19.99. Let's get it under $1,000 to get us started here tonight. And better yet, it's $999 only. If you'd like it, there's just that one. And then we are getting ready. Vera, we've got the emerald that I think could be, you know, you ever do that? I mean, I think in the jewelry world, we have to so many times make concessions. We have to actually make sacrifices, and we may not get exactly what we want because the budget's telling us what we can have. And now, again, perfect example of what we do as far as value. You get maybe more than you even bargained for, and bargain being the key word because we've got those all night long. So let's get into it. This one's $9.99 if you'd like it. We'll give it about 30 seconds here, and then we're going to get to that big emerald value and discount that we have because there aren't a lot of the 1 carat emeralds left. I mean, they've been really, boy, we've been selling through them. And I should mention for emerald lovers, you know how rare it is to get an emerald set? Like a matched up pair to make earrings or studs. We have the most gorgeous drop emerald and diamond earrings. They're really special. So we'll have those and so much more. So all you got to do is say the word. If any of that sounds good, just let us know. We can help you out with those right away, not make you wait, so that if there's something you need to see, let us know right away. We'll help you out. So let's get moving. We've got this beautiful emerald, and this is one that I actually grabbed, Vera, before your request came in because the value is so strong. It's got yet another huge markdown, and I know ideally looking for a 1 carat with about a carat in diamonds. Let's get you way upgraded here. And this is so exciting because usually upgrades cost more money, right? Especially in emeralds. When you've got a stone like this one, which you know you've seen before, it's I'm astounded by what we're going to do here, so please do not wait. If you are an emerald fan, and again, we don't know if our requester is going to love this one or not, so we're waiting to see, but this is a super special piece. This is a 214. So you're getting into the really upper echelons of the Colombian emerald world. We know that. It's 5483. It's a 214 pear shape. It looks even larger. That's what emeralds always do. So even when we see you get half a carat or so, they look larger. So that's kind of the beauty of an emerald. But what's always the big challenge is not even as much about size, but it's about color and it's about clarity. It's about getting that glow you love and getting something that's really bright and going to give you that gemmy rich color and that kind of ethereal glow. This has 52 points though. In just the pear-shaped yellow diamonds, they're natural fancy diamonds. Then we have surrounded everything else with the white diamonds that are so fantastic. Those white diamonds are 68 points in the white diamonds, and it's in the yellow gold. So as long as she's cool with yellow gold, this is the value that I pegged before the show even started as really our top value when it comes to Colombian emerald, and that is why perfect that it's here early. True story, they brought out another one. I mean, there's a 1 carat here. It's a 1 carat. It's a 1 carat with 46 points in diamonds. It's way more money than this one is. That's how much this has been brought down, and that's how great the discount is. So let's take a look at it. We only have this one. You know how this is going to fly. What does she think of it so far with the 214 size? Do we like that? She loves it? I'm so glad to hear that because it really is going to be discounted. And get down to that range she was hoping maybe was possible for a 1 carat with 1 carat in diamonds. But we're getting you, of course, well over that. You've got a good carat and a third in diamonds in total. But we separate them out because you have those yellow diamonds that are just about 26 points each. They're on the yellows. And that's going to be a good look at those beautiful pear shapes that are on each side. So again, the pear shapes are really the theme of the ring. And then you've got this emerald, which when I see it, or when you see it on, you're going to realize what that magic of the emerald is because they're less dense stones, how they tend to look a lot larger than they even weigh. And this 214 is a great example of it. Let me also show you this. It's got the fully finished inside, but still a trail on the inside where you can still get a really good glimpse inside the back of the stone, just as another way to show off here what kind of clarity you're getting. And then here it is up front, up close, looking great. And you know what? Yellow gold only. We're so excited about this. Let me show it to you on the hand here, and we are going to make it easy, easy. This is where, again, side to side, I love those luxury looks that you get when you have it on. It's not just about one stone centered up, but you're continuing the diamonds from one side to the other, which looks amazing. And it's going to be, well, look at this. 23,000 is where it started. We've got a good one here, and let me know what she's thinking about, because if you love it, we are going to blow it out right now for less than even that $49.99 it was last discounted for. That's an amazing value as it is, but it's not even close. She was hoping to get a 1 carat and said, I don't even know if this is possible. I love that when we can really wow you. I did this yesterday with Tahitian pearls. It was like, I don't know, I probably have to spend, what, $2,000 to get a Tahitian pearl? I bring our biggest one out and it's $777. So this is really in turn what our values are all about, why they're so amazing. And yeah, not even 49 or 39 or even going to be, I'm not sure how this is possible, but it's not even $29.99. One only, that's it. You have everything you could want. And just again, that even mill grain detail of the mill grain around the very, very edge, it's not even going to be 29 or 28 or $27.99. First caller, it's $2,699. That's it. Only one there. And that will be a very quick one to go. You've got it, right? And then who was asking for the big mandarin from last night? We have it. Oh, hang on. We're checking right now. This one's already sold. Congratulations. Take a look at the big mandarin. I had this just at the very tail end of last night's show. It's back, 4778. Again, like I said, a lot of pieces that may have stuck around after last night have already sold. So I know, Tina, if you were looking for those Paraibas, I checked for you. They did sell today, unfortunately for you, but fortunate for the customer who got them. So here's our big 780. It's 4778. It's that 780. Really soft cornered cushion cut that you have here, and it's also a really, really clean stone. And then, of course, it's in the saddle ring, which we adore, one of our top requested mountings with a carat 78 in the diamonds. Right now, it's in the white gold. You can change that if you wish, so that's not a problem. But again, cushion cuts are usually more rectangular. I think when we see the term cushion cut, our mind usually thinks of an image that is more of an elongated, kind of a rectangular shape. This is different. This is that really, really rare, more obscure, and certainly, you know, it was obviously a wasteful cut to do it because it's more that softer cornered cushion cut. So it's more like it has really kind of a round shape to it. When you see it from a distance, like when you see it on the hand, you'll notice it really looks like it's a round. But then you get that glow. It's tough for a 7 carat 80 that is a stone that struggles with clarity quite a bit, right? Mandarin garnet is not just going to be pristine and clean no matter what. It's not a given. It's not an automatic. So when you get a stone that does have that clarity, we get extra excited about that. This one does, and you'll even see that make more of an impact the further away you are from the stone. When you see it a little distance away, like when it's on the hand, you're going to see how it glows. You're going to see that really prominent. You're going to see yellow flashes. It's obviously that backdrop of that bright neon orange, but you've got those yellow flashes that come through. It's extremely important material, really, really rare to get your hands on, and we've got almost 2 carats in diamonds with it. So this one is, well, it was marked down last night, so we're going to go ahead and honor that here right now. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be, where'd this start? Oh yeah, $79.99 was a discounted price. We're going to take it lower than that. Let me go ahead and show you though from a further distance away so you can see it that way, and then also admire the great finishing that this still gives you no matter what, because you're always going to have that great finishing on the saddle ring, but it's so slightly concave the way it's built, so it really, you already saw it there, right? Those bright yellows coming through, that beautiful neon bright yellow, and here it is again where you can really see. That's kind of the hallmark of when you have a really super clean stone. It'll tend to do that from a distance where you see more of those bright yellows, like almost as if yellow diamonds are inside the stone, which is really intriguing, but it's not even, no, half off, $4,000. We're doing better than that. It's not even $39.99. Only have the one. Did we figure out whose request this was? Not yet. No? Have no idea. I don't, did you, okay, Paula? Okay, Paula, so Paula wanted this one, and you know what, Paula, we've got some competition for you on the phone lines here, so hope you're ready to go. It's not even $39 or $38 or $3,799. That is only $3,777, and we're even changing the gold color. So huge value there with that carat 78 in the VS Diamonds, and boy, that's 2 requests in a row. Keep them coming. We'll do a whole 3 hours of requests if you got them. So please don't hold back. Whatever it is you want to find, whatever it is you want to see, whatever it is you have your heart set on, let's make it possible. Let's make it affordable to get it. And this one's $37.77. That will not not last. And yes, we could even do that rich of the yellow gold. That's sold as well. And let's get to one of our brand new designs here. Thank you so much on that mandarin. New butterfly design. And guess what? They're matching earrings that are coming up as well. So we'll get into that. Our bypass sapphire ring is still here if you'd like it. So keep that in mind. And thank you so much on the mandarin. I sure hope Paula got it. And then here we go with our beautiful butterfly. 9675 is the brand new butterfly with all that pave, and one of my favorite things to see. Yeah. Sure, Paula, we'll measure it for you. Now, it's going to taper in the back. You can go with your true size. I know it's a wider ring across the front, but you don't need to size up. It's going to be comfortable. You don't even need to necessarily wear it on, the middle finger or the index finger. I'm just going to give this a measurement for her here. Just from one end to the other, you can see it's about 3/4 of an inch there. It's going to have a slight tapering as you go down the side. So 3/4 of an inch at the widest point, Paula, but it really does get more tapered along the back, and it's going to be not nearly as wide through the back of the ring. So you've got ease of wear, really comfortable. Again, it's about the inside and the way we kind of curve it on the inside, this concave setting. So it really does just glide onto the hand, and it really will be comfortable for you. So that one is already spoken for, and thank you so much again. And then we take a look at our beautiful butterfly with the Savarite garnets that are all pave. It's unusual to see the Savarites used in smaller sizes. We're usually featuring them in, single, bigger, larger stones like you see often, but this is actually some pave work. It's actually 18 karat gold as well. So we've upgraded the gold purity for you, giving you the 18K, which obviously in the yellow you really do notice because it's got that entirely different saturation level and that rich yellowy tone, that beautiful, we call it buttery yellow, and you can see that there. It's got a whole different tone than 14K has, so it is recognizable. And you've got also 92 points of round Savarite diamond cut garnets. They're diamond cut, but they are garnets, so just not to be confused there. But that's that brilliant cut we love, and those Savarites plus the diamonds right through the middle. It's going to be the diamonds kind of in the body of the butterfly, and then of course those really distinctive antennae you've got. And it's 2 points in diamonds, so for what it's worth, there's a few diamond accents there in the middle as we discussed. Now also, there's something else that really does kind of amplify these bright green stones. And the stones, don't get me wrong, they're Savarites. When they're diamond cut like this, they look fantastic on their own. They don't need a lot of help. They're these bright, beautiful, vibrant greens that we know Savarites should be. They aren't always that color, but really in their idyllic form, that's what color they're going to be, that bright, insane green. But then it's the backdrop here, and it's actually a black rhodium backdrop that you have for the pave. So it just allows for even more of that really beautiful, rich color to come through. It's a great way to kind of give a contrast to it. If you imagine it in just the yellow gold, that'd be lovely too, but having that little bit deeper black rhodium base is what gives it a little extra pop, allows those stones to really show up brightly, look amazing. And yeah, it's only one only. And we've got the beautiful earrings. You're going to see these really gorgeous, kind of same scale in the earrings. So if you are somebody who loves a matching set, this could very well be that set for you. Take a look. They're not even going to be, well, let's do the ring really quickly here, and then I'll show you the earrings. We'll have those ready. The earrings will also be 18 karat gold, by the way, and they do have a big omega backing. But let's get to it. And you know what? Maybe what I'll do here is start to give you a little heads up, because we're going to really mark down the ring, but that is the match. So look, see what I mean about to scale? So it's going to be a larger button style earring. And again, you don't have to get the set, but we're going to make it possible. And you know, I said this yesterday, I had a Tish and Pearl set, wanted to make sure that each price individually came down low enough so that if anybody did want the set, and we had callers who did want the set, that was going to be affordable enough to where you could get both. So with the ring first, we're going to offer it, well, you know what, $29.99. I get it, it's a designer piece, but we're going to make it a lot lower than that. Want to show it to you on the hand here as well. Not one of those butterflies that sits up too high. Sometimes those wingspans can get a little, they can get a little bit, not out of control. I like a big piece of jewelry, but do you see how now those stones may be popping even more here from a distance away? Look how intense and bright green they are. The perfect green, and you know what? Not even going to be $29 or $19.99. Keep in mind, it's solid 18 karat yellow gold. It's got to stay that way with that black rhodium, just a touch of that black rhodium behind your Savarites. But see what I mean? It doesn't sit up too high. Sometimes you're going to get these butterfly designs that have that wingspan that go across multiple fingers, and maybe that's not practical for everyday wear. Love this look. Think it is. You know what? Even better, since it's our first time seeing a Savarite butterfly, let's make it really affordable. How about $999 only for the ring? Then we'll talk a little bit about these earrings, which are obviously going to give you some other, well, a lot more gold weight on the earrings, that's for sure. And the earrings will be $96.67. So we'll get you started here with some graphics on the earrings. Now, I don't think this is right, to be honest with you guys, because that's about the same size butterfly, right? You guys may, you know what? I would check it, but you know, I don't want to move the price up. The earrings are $9667. they're showing 80 points in Savarite in the earrings. I got to tell you, that's got to be wrong. It's got to be, because if the ring has 92, then the earring is the same size, so it should be double that. So I think something's gone awry, but they are 18 karat gold still. 80 points in Savarite, 4 points in diamonds. So doesn't make a lot of sense there, but you know what? If it's going to help give you a better value, I see so be it, and then therefore you're getting at least 80 points in Savarite, but these are identical, so I would say it's easily going to be, maybe they just factored in one of the earrings, I'm not sure. They are Omega backings though, so you're going to see this is going to be that really comfortable way and also perfect way to set a larger earring, because you really need to support a larger earring with a bigger kind of backing like that so that they stay upright and so they face out the proper way, and that's really what this earring does. I'll try one on for you and then we'll see the measurement, but if you'd like the earrings to go with the ring, because the ring may be verifying already, the ring is $9.99. The earrings, obviously, there are two of, and they've got a list price here of $34.99. Boy, those are stunning, aren't they? This is a really, really fabulous kind of fun look here. In a minute, I'll show it to you. I'm going to make it really, really affordable though, because instead of $34, and boy, they got the price really right there. Let's take a look at them on, just to give you kind of a for instance of the size, just to really take in the impact those make with the size that they give you and how beautiful they are size-wise that you have. And I love that you can really see those distinctive antennae you've got and how they are properly fitting and properly facing out because of that Omega backing. That's a complex and very pricey setting style to make for an earring, but it's important because if they did not have that, they would fall forward and you would never get to see those beautiful Savarites the way you should. So we are making it a lot more affordable than even $34.99. The earrings, one pair, grab them quickly, get the whole set if you can. We're making the earrings $1,399 only if you'd like the earrings, and then of course there are two of them. So that's a really, really good look you have, and $13.99 gets them to you. So we'll take a close-up look at the whole set and then we will be on our way. 18K. Love that the fact you've got so much gold in this earring. That's really, really important and impressive. So there they are. There are the earrings to match the ring, and let us know who's got what. Or if you want the whole set, great, because that would be really what they're designed to do, right? The butterflies flocking together as they should and looking so good doing it. So that'll be $9.99 for the ring, $13.99 for the earrings. Yes. Yeah, the sapphires. It is. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can change it like we talked about. So 9300 Virginia on that one. Our sapphire piece is gone as well. And so big congratulations on that one. All right, let's keep moving. We got the butterflies here if you want them. And then we are on our way. We've got a big diamond piece. I know the other day I had a diamond piece that was really popular. It was one of those rhombus cuts. We've got one more. It's actually a bigger size coming up. But I do want to show you really quickly. We've got an unusual way to do a cross pendant that is something I've not seen in a while. And it's with a lot of an organic stone that is an opaque stone, but really, really precious these days. Always has been in this variety, but we're going to bring you a great value. It's 9651. I'm going to start with it actually on the neckline so you really get a good sense of the size here as we get started. But 9651, keep on showing you the brand new. We got quite a few brand new pieces for you tonight, and of course the butterflies being a set of them, but this is our coral. This is going to be a really special brand new style that we have for you that's going to be item number 9651, and you can see it's all going to be coral. No diamonds in this pendant at all. It's the cross style we love. It's got those amazing 6 stones that are perfectly matched. They're also a top quality coral where they have that real red-orange color, but mostly red. You see more of the red than you do the orange color here, and you've got the 6 stones matched up. Now, I don't have a carat weight, which is oftentimes common, especially with designers who do opaque gemstones. A lot of times they will not discuss carat weights on opaque gems, but we know that each stone is a 5x7 matched stone. If I had to guess here, I'd be saying you're getting probably close to 10 carats in material, just based on, all my experience with all these different opaque stones. There's almost a figure 8 too that is going to be in gold. This is white gold only. We'll show you in just a moment up close, but it's actually got this figure 8 that leads into the bail. So that's really unique, and maybe just a little extra symbolism there because, again, the infinite, everything that this cross stands for. I mean, think about infinity with it. It makes sense, right? 7x5s, white gold only. We'll show it on the hand here, then we'll take it up close for you so you can get a really special look at these individual stones. But what do you think? Pretty nice way to get something maybe a little bit more casual. We do a lot of diamond versions in crosses, but this is really bold, yet lightweight and kind of casual. I think opaque stones have a more casual vibe about them. I don't think you have to be super dressed up to wear them. them all the time. It's got 1.5 inches top to bottom length. And then we're going to show you here what we can do as far as the value. And this is it. Really beautiful. I actually have 2 available too, which is kind of fun. So if you wanted to gift one and keep one, you could. And that's not a bad idea. And why not? Take a look at this up close as well. We'll see that. There it is. That beautiful, not just the consistency of the color and the fact they do have more red than orange, which is always that highly valued coral out of the Mediterranean. But the fact is that they're also really beautifully polished. They've got a gorgeous, I mean, it's like a high shine lacquer to these stones, which is really nice. And there's that bail. So almost a fluted bail, a little bit of detail there. And I've got a great value. If it was $9.99, that's wonderful. We're taking it a lot lower than that for you. And you don't have to pay even $500 for all of this Mediterranean coral weight. I want to show you the back too. That's going to be a basket under each and every one of them in the white gold. Of course, we mentioned it's only white gold, but then it's got that beautiful way that it's going to sit comfortably against the neckline. Put your favorite white gold chain, or how about a DBTY, through that bail so you can wear it in a fabulous way, and maybe that's how you dress up your coral. But it's not even going to be $500 or $499. Get them out of here. We have 2 only available, and that's it. And we're going to do it right now for $399 for this large 1.5 inch cross design with that great length, and that's going to be it. And let me know, the butterflies are still here. Did you get the sapphire combination piece? It was Mary. Thank you, Mary. All right, well done there. So Mary got the sapphire combo. So everything's gone except our Savorites. But again, things are going after the fact a bit. Plus, if you like pearls, speaking of organic gems like coral, we're going to see some really gorgeous pearls. I've got 1 large Tahitian. I've got our largest ever South Sea white pearl. Usually when we do white pearls here, they're cultured pearls. I've got an actual South Sea pearl, and it's 17 millimeters. That is unusual. 17 millimeters. That is going to be our largest pearl here by far. So get ready, museum lovers, collectors. This is $399 if you'd like it. That's here. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you. And again, 1 or 2 of those. You can take 1 or 2. So that's special if you wanted to get a gift, you know, for somebody else, and maybe you wanted to have the same piece, or maybe you get gifting for 2 different people and you like to give them the same thing. Maybe it's daughters or granddaughters or sisters. That's a great way to do it. We've got a brand new opal. But before we do any of that, I had a little issue the other day with a rhombus cut diamond. It's a little bit of one of those good issues to have, because when you run out of something because it's just so well priced and so deeply discounted, that's a good thing, right? But the problem was there were a few of you that were left out in the cold, so to speak, where you didn't get one. And I know we had a lot of calls and a lot of questions about it. So I have 1 more rhombus cut diamond today. Now this is a situation where, again, there is only 1. And it's even larger than the one I had the other day. So this is really, really well done. Instead of a 60 pointer, it's going to be a 70 pointer. It's that specialty cut stone we love, but it's also going to have a lot of diamonds around it. So you get all completely custom. This is a 1 only. It's going to be in this yellow gold and white gold combination. Although if you absolutely had to, you could switch it. So I think part of the beauty of this stone and the way it's set is the 2-tone gold. But if you wanted to switch it out and have just all yellow or all white, that is absolutely available to you. But this is really, it's well done. And I want to show you, just before we even show it up close, from a distance on the hand, just so you really get a sense of the size. Because I know when we see diamond rings and we don't see a lot of white diamonds in big sizes, and when we do, they're pricey, like the whole white diamond world is. There's never discounts on white diamonds. It's like those big designers, right? They maintain their status in the industry and throughout the world by never ever offering a sale, not offering like outlet stores or discounts or any of that. Well, this is very much how the diamond world works, because they're always so in demand. You never see them discounted. The only way to really get a lower price on a diamond is to actually, give up quality and, settle for a lower quality, a lower clarity, a lower color, or just a smaller size. So what we're proud to bring is a really beautiful, unusual cut, which usually means the price should go up, not down. But this one is 1 only. It's 0196. So that goes back a ways as far as just when it was made. So there's a major value that's about to happen. But again, if you missed out on that rhombus cut the other day, I believe that was over the weekend, this is the time to jump in. Whatever you do, dial in as quickly as you possibly can, because it's going to go. And that's only a 70 point. Is it only a 70 point stone? That's all. It's interesting though, with these unusual cuts that you see, it's sometimes tough to gauge because you never ever see them anywhere else. So how do you look at this and look at it as anything other than a 1 carat with the size? We've added to that overall with another 96 points and diamonds around it. Let me just hold it here. It does need my help, because otherwise it does. Okay. Wait a minute. Usually this just tumbles on over. I've got this might be my lucky night here. So here we go. Big stone, big center. It's even sitting upright for you. It's 70 points just on that center. and it's 96 points and actually 94 points around that. So you've got a really, really, really good look. So two-tone right now, where the setting for the center is the yellow. The first halo is in the yellow, and then the outer halo in the band itself is in the white gold. So you're going to decide, do you want to leave it as is, or do you want to switch it to all white or all yellow or all rose? That is up to you, but here's what we're going to do to make this really, really affordable. And then we've got a very special presentation coming up next for you, which is really, really exciting. So we'll share that with you. I'm so looking forward to it, but it's really, really good. So here we are with a special one of a kind. I'm going to show you the inside, and here's what we're going to do. One only, nobody's dialed in yet, so this could be your moment here to take advantage. But to get that kind of diamond weight, when you've got that beautiful, beautiful look, and here's what we've got as far as the inside. There's the finishing. So you can see that two-tone goes all the way through the inside there, and it's even a little decorative in the white gold. But let's put it on the hand here, and this is rhombus cutting, so it's more of a diamond-like shape. It's got a lot of cutting that's much like what we would see in an emerald cut, but that's not it. They angle, so it's different. Instead of straight up and down and then meeting in the corners at a point, there's actually going to be this more 45-degree angled point at the four sides. So really north, east, south, and west, you've got a really good look. Of course, the size of the ring itself with that double halo is so sizable. It's like the ring really goes side to side on the hand. Huge value here. Do you know this has been $79.99? And then it went to, oh my goodness, there are a lot of discounts here. Probably a good, maybe a dozen discounts. It went from $79 to $69 to $59. Looks like $1,000 increments every week. Then it went down to $49, then $39.99. That all makes sense. I mean, a 70-point VS, by the way. It is a VS diamond. So are the side diamonds. But that center stone being VS is a big deal. And it's not even $2,999. I mean, this is the ring, too, that I think when we hear diamond ring, we think about left-hand ring finger only. Not necessarily. Sometimes if the style is a little more unique or different or bold like this one is, why not a middle finger? Why not an index finger? Why not the right hand? Anywhere you want to wear it, but you are getting this tremendous diamond weight. And we're going to do better than even $29.99. Watch this. It's not even $2,500. I am just stunned by this kind of overall diamond weight, but really it's all about that center. And look at how the movement gives you. Do not think that a rhombus cut isn't going to give you brilliance and rainbow colors. You see the blues, the orange, the red, the purples, the yellows, all of that's happening out of this stone. It's not even 24, 23, or 22. And for those of you that missed out just the other day, come on in because there's only one here, and it's going to be that carat 60. I mean, you think about where you're at here when you've got all that workmanship, all that gold platform, a carat 64 total weight in diamonds. It's not even 22 or 21.99, just the one. I love it for the style of it. Everyone who's wearing diamonds, and most people are, every day, most people's jewelry, they're wearing diamonds, right? Or some maybe even synthesized or look-alike version of. This is really unusual, and just what a great way to say, you know what, I'm a diamond lover, and I'm going to show that off by getting something totally unique and different that nobody else is going to be wearing. And it's not even $21.99 or $2,099 or $2,000 at all. We're going to make it $1,999. First caller on that one only ring. A fabulous designer style in the diamond. I love the fact it's a larger center stone as well. Very impressive, very important, and what a value we just made for you right then and there. So huge individual discount. That's a one only. And then we've got a very special presentation coming up next. One of our all-time favorites, one of our all-time best, and it is going to be coming up. And if you need a little something here in a gifting opportunity, you want to get something dazzling and special and unique and all the things. Well, sometimes instead of even just looking at the new and what we have that's new, sometimes we just go with the classics. And are we ready? We're ready, I guess. Tony's ready. Let's show it. We're at the bottom of the hour. I'm actually 3 minutes behind. So let's take a look at this. 304 is the ad number. Call me on that one if you'd like it. Let's get to what we call our famous, it's worldwide famous at this point, it's our wall of diamonds. It is a gents ring, we call it. But the truth is, anybody can wear this. We have had, I think at this point, we're probably getting close to having a tie as far as ladies who have bought this for themselves, because again, diamond lovers that are out there, here it is. The diamond piece to own that is still simply one of our biggest values we have in diamonds, and you've got a very short amount of time to take advantage of this at the price tag that makes it one of our best values here by far. It's our 1 carat 43 diamond ring. We call it gents only because it's got that gold weight. We don't call anything a gents ring if it doesn't have a really heavy gold weight. So that's really where it begins. You see it here on my hand. It's going to be a looker. Now we have this in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It is almost 1.5 carats in diamonds. They're all VS. It's finished on the interior. You could not ask for much more than this as far as style, classic, really important individually bigger diamonds, all set side by side, so that this reminds me a lot of signet rings. We have a lot of people asking every day for signet rings. We're always custom making those for you guys and creating those, which of course does not have diamonds, but has the personalization of initials or a monogram. This is where it's kind of that look and feel. It's definitely that size overall, giving you gold that goes straight up the sides, and then you have the difference being the solid plateau across the top is all solid diamonds. It's so specialty. And it's available in your size, in your gold color. You're going to choose all of that. But this is one of those values that there is definitely going to be an uptick in pricing. It already, let me give you a little hint here, it already costs more to create than what we're asking you to pay. Because this price has been around for a while. It has not gone up. I mean, it's one of those classics and icons that the second we do elevate the price, we just feel we have misgivings about that, because we know you're going to notice and we know it's going to be a tough pill to swallow. So we want to make sure that you have last final call, and with Valentine's Day around the corner, maybe you want to think about that. Not saying that it could necessarily, I'm not saying we couldn't get it to you. If you need one that we have in stock and a size we have in stock, then we probably could. Just tell your operator. But otherwise, we make it in your size, in your gold color, and you will be wearing this forever and ever and ever and ever, because it's just that kind of classic. So special presentation of it. It's not every day this gets to be here or gets to come out on the air or be presented. So I'm really thrilled that today is that day. And over the years, we've upgraded it. It used to be the diamonds were so big we had to do SI. We have upgraded that to VS. It used to be there was an under gallery. We have upgraded that and created an under gallery. So all of that is going to create one of these icons here that if you are newer to our show, and boy, are we welcoming in dozens and dozens of new shoppers every day, this is the most important ring that we do as far as value, I believe, that is just straight up diamonds and gold. It is item number 304. It is that 143 in all those exquisite diamonds. And look how big they are. You have 4 different columns. You have those 5 different rows, so we know that's 20 individual stones there, and it's solid across the way. Now, the sides are going to be all that mirror finishing that we love. Let me show you the inside as well, because this, again, didn't used to exist, but we upgraded that because it was really important. The weight of it is so severe. We wanted to make sure that it is comfortable, so that under gallery becomes imperative. And you've got all that in, look at all this mirror finishing. Every single angle, the sides, all mirror finished. The profile, all mirror finished. Every little last detail. It's been perfected. I mean, this has been a ring that I've been offering on television now for much longer than I've been here. And that's, I think, tells you already how iconic it is. The fact that there can be a style that is still today as relevant and as popular as it was 10 years ago. I don't think we can say that necessarily about everything, or our clothing or our hairstyles or whatever it is, right? So things usually adapt and change and kind of evolve. This is a classic, no doubt about it. We're so thrilled to bring it to you, but we do have to make it a really big value. So if you'd like it, give me a call, because we don't have that many to go around. Can't make that many. Like I said, it's a loss every time we make one. And by the way, the going rate, we did some calculations on this just to let you know where it should be today, because I think this is helpful. And as somebody who loves to shop, but really I take pride in shopping when I can get a deal on something. I don't want to just shop to shop. That's not just, being a shopper is not just about the act of shopping. It's about, can I get a deal? I mean, I feel better when I get something I love and I know I got a great deal. And that's sometimes tougher to do, right? But today we're looking at something that should be $8,299. That's the calculation. Today's diamond pricing, today's gold pricing, you put those all together, not to mention a little bit of labor and all that, you're looking at something that should be $8,300, and it's simply not going to be that. So you just need to call in. We're doing the white, we're doing the yellow, we're doing the rose gold. Try it, men's or ladies too. You saw it on my index finger when I was right before I showed you the up close. Why not take advantage of that? Why not, again, ladies or gentlemen, I mean, for ladies, it's a big ring, don't get me wrong. For the guys, we could have, guys wear it on a pinky ring, it really just depends. Sometimes we've had gentlemen buy it as their wedding ring. So if you're into diamonds and a bigger style, get it for a wedding style. I mean, it's really open to just about anywhere wear. And so this is gonna be your chance to pick it up when it's not $8,300 either. We're gonna do a lot better than that. It is one of our all-time best. These are huge individual diamonds. Again, we're going to calculate that individual size of those VS diamonds for you, and then we're going to sell them out right now because we never have too many to go around. It's not something we make 100 of. We can't do that. Again, with the loss in money, it is between, you know, what we're selling it for and what it costs. You can't make them in hundreds and hundreds. I mean, it put us right under, right? That's what it would do. So instead of paying even half this at $4,150, or instead of paying even half of that, think where that puts us. We're busy on the phone lines already. It's never going to last. Think about if this, basically we're going 75% off. Should be, then we got half, then we go to, let's say, just, you know, $2,100 or $2,075. It's not going to be $2,075. And when we see gents rings, let's say if we see a gents ring that goes under $2,000, it goes. And it can have really insignificant diamond weight. It can just be a smaller center stone. Never do you get a carat 43 in individually larger stones and pay less than $2,000. Well, we're not stopping at $1,999. It goes lower than that. So I implore, especially our new shoppers, I know so many of you that have been with us for a while, you know this ring, you probably own this ring, you've seen it. But for those of you that are new, here is your chance to get in on the value and not pay $19, $18, $17, $16, $15.99. This is simply one of our greatest values we have. Take advantage of it while it's here because it's not usually here. And all we can do is this. Better value than even $1,599 and so busy already. Do not wait. Want you to try this. Let me try it on here you saw it from across the room. Let's show you here from this closer perspective. And no, it is not even going to be $1,599. Just grab it. I'll make it $1,499 if you'd like it for just a few of you. Don't have many to go around. Love this look. Again, here, I mean, really, it can go anywhere on the hand, I would say, maybe except for a thumb ring, right? Anywhere else, depending on what you like. If you like a bigger, bolder ring, it certainly is that. And this is the way to get it. So enjoy. Hi, Vera. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And thank you for the request that came in just in time. So wonderful. And let me know when you get your emerald at home. We'd love to see what you think. So let me give it 60 seconds. And we're just thrilled to be able to bring it. And I think with, you know, again, if gift giving and jewelry giving and you're not sure where to start, and I think with a lot of our, certainly with women that are shopping sometimes for the gentlemen in their lives, and maybe gentlemen don't necessarily have this, you know, long-standing collection running so far. If you're wondering where to start, I think this is always the best option too. I mean, I cannot tell you how many hundreds of times over the years I've recommended this as the greatest starting place for a gentleman. And if you're waiting on hold, please bear with us. We'll be right with you. But again, how many times have I just suggested this over the years where I've said, you know what, this is the way to start. This is the one that's the tried and true. This is that favorite. We love to see it here. And yet, again, it's not often here. So make sure you're taking advantage. Which color? Jess, are you getting one too? All right, so I do, if you guys could let me know what color you need because we have a certain limited quantity. So I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, going too far backwards on these because we obviously are going to see them fly out of here. So final call. It's not a presentation ever where we see it sticking around. So it's a huge moment to get it. And don't forget, under gallery, those bigger diamonds, obviously with a carat 43 in that total weight that you're getting here. Consider that every one of those individual diamonds is about over 7 points in size. That's really impressive as well. Virginia, which color are you getting, by the way? So yellow gold. And then Jess, are you getting white, yellow, or rose? We have rose, yes, we do. We do have the rose gold as well. So sometimes with all that detail and the way it's designed, so we've got another white gold going out. So that's crucial. So let me know, guys, white gold, yellow gold, and yellow gold. So we're down 2 for 2. Well, we got 2 and 2 here going out so far. Let me know who else would like one. We'll give it a final 60 seconds. Then we got to move along. And again, very busy phone lines. We've got also in classics tonight for diamond lovers. We also have the 202 bezel set hoops. We haven't seen those in a while. Bezel set hoops. They are like the inside out rounds that we've had recently, but they're bezel sets, so they require a lot more gold. Usually they're a little bit more pricey. Not tonight. Got a special opportunity for you tonight to enjoy some big inside out, 1.5 inches. Kind of that big size without being oversized. Boy, are we busy. So this is what happens every time this icon comes out to play. It's going to be that way every time. There is no way to keep this in stock. I mean, it's a recognizable, understandable value. And when you shop diamonds elsewhere, retail has diamonds. But you have to look at those specifics like, what kind of quality are they offering me? What kind of size are those? Are they well cut? Are they fully faceted? Are they I1s, I2s, I3s, which mean they have visible inclusions, or are they SIs? Well, either way, if they're I1s or I2s or I3s, or if they're SI1 or SI2, they're still not as good as the VS we're bringing you. So that's really important. You get a higher quality, just like everything else we do. More quality, better price. Thank you so much. Hi, Deborah. Thank you. Very nice. So that we can all thank Deborah for this coming out to play tonight, and because otherwise this is not something that anybody, I mean, not to sound mean, but nobody here wants to show it or present it, because we're losing that much money every time we offer it, truly. So it's just not the wisest business practice, but hey, it's a value, and it's a holiday coming up that this might be perfect for. So I say, you know what, let's get it while it's here. Get it while the getting's good, as they say. We've got a really stunning brand new opal, so keep calling and see what we have left on the wall of diamonds, and then here we go. This is specialty. I was just talking about this mounting the other day, and I think it's what inspired this ring to be made, because we hadn't seen this mounting in a while. We brought out something similar where it's even on each side, but this is that asymmetrical. I call it the angel wing mounting in a way, without being over, like, it's not actual literal wings, but it kind of reminds me of that, just in that there's some asymmetry, but it might remind you of that sideways open heart design where it's a heart shape that goes towards the center where your stone is, and then you've got these diamonds scattered within it that look like constellations. So I was like loving this for all these different trends it brings together, but in a beautiful way, and it's going to be item number 9590. It's brand new tonight. It is one of our superstar opals, and continuing with some really, indeed, important one-of-a-kinds that we have for you here, and loving this opal. This opal is going to be our 65 pointer, but always keep in mind that it's going to look a lot bigger, so you never need to worry. And I hate for people to go, well, I don't want a 65 pointer. Well, all that matters is what it's going to look like when it's on the hand, and you'll see that in a moment. But it also has a lot of diamond weight. Carat 01 is your diamond weight, and then we'll also let you know what's coming up. But this is a one only, as opals always are. It's not just crystal opal. This is not opal that's crystal at all. It's actually black opal. So it's that upper high-end, upper tier of quality. It's the absolute most elite opal you can buy. But then, of course, within that category, that group, that mine, you're always going to find different stones. There are no two alike, but each one is going to deliver individual different patterns, different colorways. This is play of color, of course, is the phenomena that opal is under. So this is what you're getting, is this really special play of color. This particular stone has a blue base, but sometimes when we say blue base on our lightning ridge, they're usually a darker cobalt blue. This one's got more of, that's why I love maybe the angel wing mounting with it, is it's more like a brighter, almost like sky blue, a little bit brighter version. It's not light, it's not pastel, but it's got that almost like sky blue kind of color. It's really bright, and that's really your backdrop for the pinks and the reds, and you're going to see golden colors as well. I mean, this is a specialty stone, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at it. We've got one, and you know how that goes. And we can also change the gold color, so good news there. If you're just going, oh, if it was only in white gold, it'd be perfect. Try it in white gold. It really would be beautiful that way, but look at all these reds throughout, the bright greens. There's even a brighter blue on top of the blue base, so you have that happening as well. You're welcome, Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of people are thanking Deborah tonight for bringing that out. And you know what? One only here. Watch this on the hand. The asymmetry is probably the coolest part of it. It's a tiny little size, but I'm going to put it on anyways. Look at that. So see how this side, it's not small, but this side is smaller than the other side. So you get still, see how from that angle it looks like a heart shape? And then same thing's happening over here, but within that open design, there are these beautiful diamonds. They're bigger round brilliants that are set kind of like interlocking with different prongs and baskets, so it just looks like they're scattered, and then they're all kind of floating is the look that you achieve here, and they're almost floating within that sideways detail, and you've got a great value. It's $34.99, but we're going to try something else. I got a huge value, and we just got one brand new piece here. So in opal tonight, I do have a green zircon, by the way. Every single one I've had is gone, so we're going to bring you a brand new green zircon, but let's show this one more time. Change it to rose, change it. You know, I'm still going to flip it because I think it's still better this way as far as even, but you know what? The colors all the way through. Look at how fun that is. So instead of 34, let's try it. Let's just blow it out. Opal lovers, you've got a good one here. I'll make it $19.99, one caller only, and that's going to be our brand new black opal out of Lightning Ridge tonight. Oh, and by the way, there's a very special ruby. There's a really important carat-and-a-half yellow diamond, which we don't normally see. There's a tanzanite 3-stone ring that is extra special. And you know what else is here? I have not had this on the air for, I kid you not, it's probably been 3 or 4 years since I have had this on the air. And most of you probably don't even realize that a stone like this exists. I mean, we're going to bring it out. Told you we are really bringing out the museum pieces this week. We did it last week. We started last week. We're continuing. Wait till you see what we're going to show you. If you are a gem collector, make sure you stay with me. I mean, you cannot miss what I'm going to bring out tonight in a Paraíba. And for those of you thinking, I know Paraíba, I've seen this all the time. You have not seen this. Let me go ahead and show it to you now. And we're just going to show you, and I've already ruined the surprise a bit, but this is what's so special. I know you're expecting blue-green. That's usually what we see in Paraíba. But how about this other quality, this other type of color in a purple? Yes. If you have to just put it in a category, purple, sure. But it's the kind of purple coloring you're getting because it is a copper-bearing tourmaline. That color. The truly rarest of them all here, and I've had a 16 now, the 16 carats in a museum right now. We've had 12 carat Paraíbas, several in the 4 and the 5 carat range. But did you realize that this stone is a Paraíba, still can be named and dubbed and deemed a Paraíba as long as it's blue-green, blue-greens, or purple, you can call it Paraíba. Otherwise, the trade has decided that the pink stones that have copper, the golden stones that have copper, they have to be called copper-bearing tourmaline. This is where you can call it Paraíba. We have a very, very special stone here. Not only that, it's the size. So all of that color, which is glowing and neon and very, very clean, well, it's 249. I mean, that's how far it goes back. We made this early on. In the early parts of TVON's establishment, it's actually a 18 karat gold setting. We did rose and white gold here, kept it classic and simple with this 3-stone styling that you're getting, but the stone in the center is huge. The stone in the center is a 7 karat 95. We have to immediately just think about what would happen and what would it be priced at if I had a 7 karat 95 blue-green tourmaline. You see the Paraíbas that we bring you quite often here, right? We see Paraíbas that are 3 or 4 carats every now and then. What are they? $16,000, $17,000. And that is the traditional signature color, but it's not as rare as what we're seeing here. This is a more rare color for sure. You're getting this bright, and it's not purple like an amethyst. It looks nothing like a sapphire. It looks nothing like a tanzanite. It is like this ultra violet neon. It's still neon, that's for sure. It's a neon purple. Think of it like a lavender, but way better, way more unusual, and that has a lot to do with the copper content you have. So the diamonds, well, they're huge. 56 points in trapezoid cut diamonds. There are only 2 of those. So they're well over a 1/4 carat, getting really close to a 30-point trapezoid diamond. They're VS diamonds, and we have this one going out at a remarkable, remarkable value. That's what we're doing. This is what's been happening for really the last week or so, where we've been bringing out all the museum pieces. Well, this one has yet to make an appearance, and now tonight's the night. So let's just take a look at it. Just extremely, extremely rare. $795 is the carat weight on the center. Then you've got the 56 points. One more thing, 18 karat. Watch this. Is the rose setting for the middle. That's going to be a beautiful rose gold basket. Then the undergallery. Then the rest of the band and the setting for the 2 big diamonds. They're very slight trapezoids. They almost look like emerald cuts, but they do taper a little bit. So they are trapezoid cuts. And look at this. And wait till you see it from a distance when it really can move. The clarity that's coming through. Is it still neon? You better believe it. And those diamonds are huge, and we have only one. And collectors, this is your moment to shine. Well, literally, you will be shining. I mean, there is no doubt about it. This is one of those exquisite, important. I don't know if a museum right now has anything like this. I mean, think about it. Paraíbas went extinct a long time ago. 3 sources ever: Brazil, Mozambique, Nigeria. Those are it. And there were very few that got into 8 karat sizes. This one, almost there. And let's take a look at it on the hand. This is what's really fantastic. The look, the sheen off those diamonds, the elevators of light going through the purple Paraíba. And it is copper bearing, and you know what? We're going to do a better value. You got to put in perspective the blue greens, because that's what we see more often. I don't honestly remember having a purple Paraíba in any other way, shape, or form here on this network. This is the one to own. And if you are a collector, you know who you are. This is the time to get in. I have nothing smaller. I have nothing larger, obviously. And this is it. And we've had it everything from $57,000. We had it for half of that. We had it for about $30,000. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this $20,000, which is the last time it was on the air. I just can't stop moving it like this. It looks like like video game graphics going through that stone. That is some electrified neon material, and the color could not be prettier. I mean, talk about like a periwinkle violet, like a vivid neon lilac purple. Amazing. The specialty diamonds that are so important there as well. The rose and the white signature mounting. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Not even $20,000 or $19,999. We have one. And it's clean. I mean, considering it's 8 carats, and you saw what it was doing from a distance, that proves the clarity. And then even here from this extreme close-up perspective where we're meant to show you everything, that's looking so clean in that perspective. And you know what I'm going to do? We're taking it way lower than even $19,999. I really, really hope you can own this. And we have nobody on the phone lines yet. I know this is a bit of a shocker. This is not what we saw coming. I don't think anybody tuned in tonight thinking that we would see an 8-carat purple Paraíba. But here it is, the collectible of all collectibles. You will not pay even $19,000. And I have had the signature color, the blue greens, in sizes nowhere near this that have gone for more. Our 5-carat, remember the 543? I'll never forget it, $16,000. Remember our 4 carats? We've had a couple in that 4-carat range. They've all been $12,000 and $13,000. Here is your extreme value. This is not $15,000, and it's bigger. It's 8 carats. It's rare because it's purple, not blue-green. And we love the blue greens, don't get me wrong. I do too, but I don't have a purple. I've got a lot of Paraíbas in my collection. I'm a fortunate one that I've been shopping for them for a long time, since way back when they started coming out to the, to the public, more or less. I mean, the TV public, right? So this is not even going to be $16,000. It's not $15,000. I mean, I tell you, we'll give you a value that is going to rival any gem value we have, any collectible museum value we have. This is your time to own it. It's not even 16, it's not 15, it's not 14. We are in giveaway mode. It's one thing to have it sit here in a vault. It's another thing to say, you know what, we are willing to give it a great value, but just again, that one collector that's out there has got to take advantage of it. And there will be, I would imagine, more than one caller and more than one collector that wants to own this piece tonight because the value is so good and because it's not even 14 or 13 or 12. You cannot buy. We have never had an 8-carat Paraíba. Certainly wouldn't be priced this way if it was the regular color. You're not even paying $12 or $11 or $10,000. This is otherworldly value. It really, truly is. Take a look at it. We have one, obviously, and we're going to make it better than even 10. I mean, we're making it $9,999. First caller, it's going to go. There's no two ways about it. We are bringing out the elite collectibles tonight, and yet look at how it's priced. And before you say, well, I could get a 2-carat diamond for that price, do you know that a 2-carat yellow diamond, not nearly as rare as what you're looking at? A 2-carat or 3-carat or 4-carat Paraíba, we touched on this in the blue-green, not nearly as rare. We could say that just about everything and anything here. Not much in this world of gems is going to be as rare as a purple Paraíba, and especially when it's nearly 8 carats in size, those bigger important diamonds you get, and it's under $10,000. Let's give it 30 seconds to consider it. It will be gone to somebody tonight. We know that collectibles are never, ever brought down like that. This is your chance right now. So huge opportunity, $99.99 only. I cannot believe that. And boy, if you were thinking about spending this kind of money on something in jewelry, I'm going to give you my advice and my recommendation for what it's worth, having been in the business a long, long time at this point. My advice would be to take this one over anything else you'd be considering, because truly that rarity is just at the maximum level. So $99.99, whoever would like it. Let's get into a couple more pieces. I know we only have about 2 minutes to our top of the hour, big top of the hour coming up. So I just had this the other day, and I was thinking about this on the way in, because I thought, you know what I should wear tonight if it's still available? I should wear that cat's eye chrysoberyl. Well, it's here in the show, and let me show you what it's all about. Just brought it out the other day, debuted it, couldn't believe the value. Well, it just got better. So if you've been waiting on this one or thinking about it, get ready, because there's only one. It's at number 9526, and it's got that cat's eye. We just debuted this a couple days ago. It's got a huge markdown right here and now. The stone is a chrysoberyl, but it's phenomenal because it's got that chatoyancy or cat's eye. And how about this diamond weight? Remarkable, isn't it? 70 points on the yellow, 79 points in the white. Remember, that's 2 versus 1. So that tells you that the yellow diamonds are really big because you're getting almost as much of the yellow diamond weight, but just in that one row where you have the 2 rows in the white diamonds. I thought this was an incredible value the other day. When I first debuted it, it was the first time ever it was on the air, and I was so excited and elated to bring it down to an incredible buy. It didn't go. So that fact is, we just made it a better price and a bigger discount here tonight so that whoever was thinking about it, and there's got to be some collector again, because here we are again in that collectible reign where we're talking about chrysoberyl. Plenty durability, 8.5 on the Mohs scale, so wear it every day if you want to. Bright, beautiful color. This, I was saying it the other day, it's truly the most transparent of the cat's eye chrysoberyls I've been able to show you, because usually they're more, a little more foggy or hazy or opaque. This one's got full-on transparency to it, so it's really special in that respect. Plus, it's got that really perfectly centered, defined cat's eye, which is Mother Nature, and that's a phenomenon. So we don't see it. It's one of those phenomena that we see more, a little less frequently than even color change and play of colors. So you've got all that happening. In a rare, rare stone, it's got that big size, carat 08, but that's another one where you see it from a distance and you'll notice it looks bigger than that. We have one, take a look at it. It's not even $19.99. That's where it was the other day. And I'll tell you right now, I would pay that for the setting. I really would. When you've got a triple halo, white, yellow, white, the individual larger yellow diamonds, that's how it's finished. Look at that. It's got some hidden hearts that are carved in the basket underneath. So maybe that has a little sentimental extra meaning there. And then we'll try it on, and then look at that color. So perfect to match with the yellow diamonds, isn't it? To have that almost chartreuse kind of color in the middle. But you see how you really truly see transparency? You see right through that stone. That's so rare. It's not even $19.99 or $18.99. Let me try it on for you, give you a better look at it. And the cat's eye does rotate a little bit from side to side. It kind of moves with the light. So that's kind of the beauty. It's not just a stationary fixed chatoyancy that kind of stays in one place. It's not even 18. It's not even $17.99. We got a brand new price on it. Let's move it on out truly. For the carat 49 in diamonds, worth every penny. The cat's eye, let's be real, is worth more than the diamonds, or at least it should be. It's $17.77 first caller. Let's see who's got it. Top of the hour is here already. So 1 hour down, 2 to go. Got a major, major Thursday in store for you. We're bringing out some classic hoops. We've got some brand new. We've got the big yellow diamond that's a carat and a half plus. Let me know, first caller only. We've got 2 people talking about this one. And then I might just rock your world with an Imperial Topaz dual setting here. We've got a really cool double floral before we get to our official top of the hour. This one's already gone. Congratulations, just got that one. Here's the Imperial double flower. Oh, look how pretty. One of the Imperials has more gold and one has more pink. So it's showing you the breadth of this stone. And of course, there's only one source in the world for this stone. 9432 is a one only. We've got a big markdown on this one. So a couple pieces you've seen in recent days, but just getting another big markdown to move them out from our house to yours. And this is 9432. And then we'll welcome you to the show in just a moment. But this is a one only. And I just want to bring out the 67 points of the Imperial Topaz Round Brilliance. Do you see how the top one has more pink to it and the bottom one has more golden? That's purposeful. That's showing you the range this stone has. But remember, all natural, no treating, no heating to the stone. Ouro Preto in Brazil, the only mine in the world for this precious topaz. And there's a lot of diamond weight to go with it. A carat 12 in diamonds, and we'll show you how it elongates down the finger. It's even a double split shank leading up to that double floral. But again, even if you're not familiar or not really comfortable with really larger rings, look at how this extends down the hand. So your band is still really kind of classic in the back, but it's giving you all that elongation through the middle. So even if you're someone who normally doesn't wear a lot of bigger jewelry, I think this one you'll find very easy to wear if you want to try it. And then of course the elevated florals just makes it easy. You can even, I always point this out because I love the idea of stacking, because the flowers are elevated enough where you could put another band or a wonder ring beside it on either side, or just one or the other. But this is a great value, and we had it the other day. Wasn't this $19.99 the other day? I think it was. It's in the rose, but we can change that for you. Purposely showing you that the dual colors, because some of the Mice Fino is usually just golden yellow. When you march into the more golden orangey tones, that gets better. When you get into the more pink tones, that's the really, really super elite. So you can see we've really represented these two center stones with really just two of the better qualities that you're going to get in Mice Fino overall. And that's what's happening together in the florals. I mean, no two flowers are alike. In nature, nothing is identical, right? So it's really nice to have, looks less cookie cutter when you have those two center stones that are as rare as they are, but also showing you that each one is a little bit more unique. So they're not just identical, and that's really showing you kind of the beauty of the Imperial Topaz family overall. It's not even $19.99. This is going to be so gone so fast, just like our cat's eye chrysoberyl was, and it's one caller only. It's not even $1,500. $14.99, $13.99. It's $12.99. One piece, 2 flowers, lots of diamonds, and $12.99 only. Take a look. That's it. Huge value there. And that will be 1 and 1 alone. So $12.99. Let me know who's got it. Rose gold now, which I really like, because it almost makes all those white diamonds, the carat 12, look like pink diamonds. But if you want to change it to white or yellow, go ahead, be our guest. We'll do that for you. And then we have a green zircon, our final green zircon. But I want to talk top of the hour here. I know we're just a little bit behind, but I had to get that in. Such a rare, precious, and that's actually what it's dubbed. It's dubbed precious topaz. The imperial topaz is the only topaz variety that gets that moniker of precious topaz, and it is one source, all natural, gotta love it, and only just that one ring at $12.99. Let's see who's got it. 30 seconds. Okay, so coming up for our top of the hour, we got brand new pearls. Oh, the 2166 tanzanite is here. That's got a drop I could not believe. So we'll see that coming up. Oh my goodness, that tanzanite with yellow diamonds. Oh, so many good pieces. Okay, coming up. We have wheels too. We're going to get to it all. But in 13 seconds, we'll talk top of the hour officially. We've got big rubies. Oh, hi. We're not waiting for the clock. So here we go. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. I've got a very special way to start this hour. And if you are just tuning in, welcome. So glad you're here with us. We are live with you as always. It's TVON, Lauren Blair. Glad you're here. Very special way to start the hour here with a tanzanite, a 3-stone. Something that we normally, it's funny, I've got the, I mentioned the 2166. It's my largest tanzanite that I have in a ring, and it's probably going to be a little bit large for some people, right? 21 carats plus, might be a little too big for some, but it's got 2 yellow diamonds. That's a good looking stone, right? That's here at a great discount. So if you're thinking about going really big, we can bring you that. But if you want something like that, but more wearable, like let's say you don't want to just wear it on a special occasion, because even I'm just kind of, you know, dressy and glamorous. I like to be. That's just my own personal style. But that's not something I would wear every day. This one I would. But it gives you that same kind of principle and that same kind of design and style, but in something that's just a little bit scaled down. Because 22 carats is a lot of tanzanite to be wearing. So we decided to bring you something that is going to be that same kind of idea where we're still going to give you really big yellow diamonds, bigger individual stones at that, a really pristine blue wing block D. But then we're going to do something wild here to make it affordable so that everybody can jump in. Nice to have some options when it comes to tanzanite. I think at this point you'd be in the minority if you only have one, because they become kind of like our potato chip standard here of gems, which sounds weird, but you know that mantra of like you can't just have one? That seems to be what's happening with our tanzanites here with our shoppers, is that you're not stopping at just one, because it's more fun to get different sizes and different cuts and therefore different styles of rings that may work for different moods, right? We might wear different styles just based on our mood in clothing and in you know, hairstyles and whatever it is, right? Jewelry can be the same way, and I would like to think that we're making these affordable enough to really open the door to having that kind of luxury where you can indeed indulge in multiple stones if you want to. But this would be the one that could be that starting point, that beautiful ease of wear every day, something you can still play with and mix and match, because if you want to stack something with it, you can. It's a 3-stone style. So this may not be a 21 karat stone, but it is still big. It's over 3 carats. It's got really important yellow diamonds together with it, which makes it really exceptional. And it's item number 9457, and it's brand new right here tonight. So welcome on in. Get requests in if you have them. Happy to help you with those as always. But this is going to be a super, super special piece, and I don't want you to miss it because there are not many. We know this. We don't see a lot of blue wings that have this kind of size in our jewelry. So here it is to start, and oh, every bit the red flash you could want and ask for here. And then we've got 9457. It is a 306 blue wing oval. And then look at this, red flashes galore. And then how about really big fancy yellows? 62 points on the fancy yellow diamonds, 1 on each side. That's it. So if you're thinking, oh, well, I've seen tanzanites with 1 carat in diamonds and 2 carats in diamonds. We sure have. But none could be as important or as valuable as what we're showing you here now, because those are individually large yellows. Really important natural fancies. I love the color. Not to mention we gave it a little bit of texture right there at the baseline there, which is kind of the top of the basket, as then the prongs reach out and over. And so you get that little bit of texture that's just going to show around that stone. Huge value here, 31 points on each of those yellows. That is remarkable. And then don't forget about the 21 karat. We can always bring that out, and we will. But you know what? I just think this is a dream come true. We've had a lot of people asking for it. Do you have anything that's maybe not 8 or 9 carats or even 4 or 5? Seems to be a little large for some for every day. This could be your style, but you see what I mean? It's not plain. It's not insignificant because you've got those really important diamonds. You've got the really major quality of that stone. Saturation is about as good as it can be. I mean, it is the best in the world after all, and it's only here. And we've got it listed for $49.99. Let me try it on a little closer here for you to see. And by the way, right now it's in two-tone because naturally with the yellow diamonds, we decided to put really a tonal setting for the yellow diamonds. So the yellow diamonds are set now in yellow gold, but the rest of the ring, the band, the side basket for your tanzanite, even that profile, that's going to be done in the white gold. So right now, two-tone, you're going to choose. Do you want all yellow? Do you want all white? Do you want all rose gold? Look at this though. That wingspan of the ring goes, or could I call it a ring span, right? Goes from one side of the finger to the other. Really also, if you ever have issues where you have to maybe, if you've got a little bit larger knuckle and you got to typically go up a size, but then, or a little bit more, maybe a half size, and then by the time you get it over the knuckle, then it sits and kind of moves around. This really helps because of the way it's set too. Because you're acting as like bookends or anchors here with those diamonds, so it really keeps it almost squared off and level right there on the hand. Let's show it to you. I am so excited this is here, but I got to tell you at $49.99, I'm not sure if that's going to find a home. So let's help you out right now. And I just think with the top of the hour here and all the folks that we have that are always thinking about blue wings, but different varieties. And boy, are we good at bringing the opulent and the bridge mountings and those really heavy carat, carat and a half, 2 carat diamond weights. We've had, tanzanites and saddle, all that. That may not be for everybody. This is what we see the least of. Anywhere else, I think this would be the norm. You'd see the most opportunity here with something a little more like simple in the smaller center stone, and it's not small. That's the thing. We don't have any half carats. I don't really have much in the 1 carat range. This is the way to get your everyday setting style. It's going to be on the auction block because I want to get everybody in. And we know that this is not going to be, again, it's not an unimportant piece. It's 3 carats plus, red flash galore, very important yellow diamonds. Those diamonds are the kind of diamonds that we're selling in wholesale last week at the big Tucson show. Yellow diamonds that were 1/3 of a carat, that were natural yellow diamonds like we have here. They were going for a good, we're talking $1,500 a stone. So not per carat, but per stone. So you got easily $3,000 wholesale just in your diamond sides. The tanzanite, of course, nobody else has, but we do. So it'd be unfair to give it a price, except I can tell you that the regular Block C lighter material, that's just your average quality, is over $3,000 a carat alone. So that'd be $9,000 for that center stone. So suddenly you put it all together and we're talking about $12,000 without gold, without labor, without all of those extras. And this is made up and ready to go, and we're just waiting for a good home. So I'll start even lower than $4,000. We want to give you savings. We want to make sure you have a chance to jump in. Maybe you're sitting back going, I don't know, I'll wait, I'm good, I've got 1, I've got 2. But if you like this, I'm going to make the price tag or the auction open so irresistible that you have no choice but to come on in. That's how I like to start my auctions. Make it that no, I don't need to think about it, I don't need to really consider, I'm just going to dial and make sure I'm getting the savings. And let me tell you, last night was a really low participation auction night. I have no idea what to expect tonight. We're going to hope for better, but you know what? May just be along those same lines, but I will tell you right now, I'm going to start less than $4,000, less than $35,000. I really like the idea of $3,000 because that puts it at $1,000 a carat actually under, and then free diamonds and free gold, which who wouldn't take a couple of free yellow diamonds? But it's not going to be $3,000 either. We need to get a lot of activity here. It's not $25,000. Let's start at $2,000, shall we? $2,000, you want to start there? $2,000 for a 3 carat stone with those really, really big important yellow diamonds on either side. And again, we don't bring you those heat treated diamonds. These are natural. Argyle Mine was shut down 2 years ago. You've got it right here. And $2,000, you know what? Hold on. Let's go even lower than $2,000. We're going to go better. I want to hear those phones ring. And we want to bring you, we know this is not what we typically see. This is unusual to see. So let's go lower than even $2,000. Let's go lower than even $19,000, $18,000, $17,000, $16,000. Let's get everybody in. And this is the price of one of those yellow diamonds in the wholesale trade right now. So I say $1,500 Let's get you another yellow diamond to match it for free. Let's get you the big 3-carat tanzanite and the gold and all the labor to put it on together. And it'll be $1,500 to start. No $100 increments. I can't do that. We need to encourage the bidding. So it's not going to be $100. They're not going to be $75. They're not going to be $50 increments. Let's make it a $25 increment only. And that is how we get some blue wing out the door. So come on over and take a look at it. And it's going to be $15 to get that going. And let's see if we have anybody who wants to get it started here with 60 seconds. Let's do it. This is a really, really special opportunity because that is not a $1,500 ring. Yes. Sure, the diamond ring? Yeah, did you already get it? Oh my goodness, who was it that picked it up? Patricia, thank you, number one. Number two, let me show it again. Did you want to see it up close on the hand both? We might as well. Patricia, let's take a look at your new ring on my hand. I'll just wear it this one last time and then promise you the next time someone wears it, it'll be you on your hand. There it is. Patricia, thank you. She got our rhombus cut diamond. Well done there. I will show it up close one more time here since we're still awaiting our open on the auction. So let me go ahead and move that tanzanite. Again, we're still waiting for the open. We're still looking for it. I just want to show Patricia her request really quickly. Well, now it's her ring, but there's a close-up on it so you can really see. Boy, not a flaw to be found in that diamond. Well done there. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to go back to our tanzanite. I know the clock is just, I interrupted it there. So Patricia, thank you again and enjoy that diamond ring. Love to hear what you think when you get it at home. And we're looking for 15 and no open yet. So really good time here to pick it up. 20 seconds left to get that one started. And I think we still got our Imperial Topaz double flower ring. We have that beautiful copper bearing purple Paraíba. That's here as well. So still some great pieces to indulge on tonight and get a lot of savings to go with it. But no open, or do we have it? 5 seconds remaining to make it official. Anybody on this one? Nope. All right. Virginia, are you on something else? Okay, we've got it. Did I hear Chris? Okay, Chris has got the open. And we may be in for it again tonight. How'd I know? Last night, it was happening this way too, where it was one or none. And now this could be one and done because we have one bidder at $1,500. And guess what? One bidder. I did not see this coming. We've got one bidder, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to clock it right now. We're not going to wait. I will just hope to find something else you like, but this one should be. If you were waiting and waiting and waiting and thinking, that's way too low, or maybe you're starting to calculate and you're thinking, that's too low, but yellow diamonds are important, that's an upgrade. Well, this is not a time to wait because we're going to give it 2 minutes and it will be done and gone. So all you have to do is dial in, but 2 minutes is still, that's a good amount of time to make that phone call. And that's all you've got to do at this point. You could easily be the winner. It's why we give it a final call. It's why we have to, again, kind of level the playing field for everybody watching across the country and beyond, is make sure you know this is wrapping up shortly. When it does, it does. Can't bring it back. Certainly couldn't bring it back at a value like this. So here's your last chance. And it's only a $25 increment, which could turn you from a viewer and just kind of a spectator to the winner, and therefore a collector, because when you get blue wing, there's a lot of tanzanite out there. Everybody in jewelry is offering tanzanite, and rightfully so. It's popular, it's beloved, it's become this household name that everybody understands and really admires and appreciates, but nobody's got this quality except for us. And that is where, again, for those newer shoppers or those people that are kind of still getting a feel for this blue wing world, this is unusual to see a value like this at $1,500. I'm sorry, that's unusual for any ring in our fine jewelry world. It could be a band of gold with nothing in it, and you would not find it for $1,500. So our last call will be now. We'll give it 2 minutes, and we only have one shopper on the lines. That's it. So last call, $1,525 is what we're looking for, or greater. Power bids are welcome, but it's going to be our last 2 minutes, and then it's gone. Take a look at it. Brand new piece, and boy, I thought you'd love it. I thought we'd get a lot of people excited. Look at all the red flashes coming through already. So again, Virginia, you're not on this one? Okay, so we've got our final 2 minutes counting down. So here's the last chance, and then we'll get to a green zircon. I do have my green zircon, then our hoop earrings, then a ruby. It's a really, really, really pricey ruby, but I think I could change that. I could take care of that, no problem. And maybe, just maybe also, we'll see if we have any requests too. Maybe we've got some requests to take care of. We'd love to hear your requests at all. Anything you're looking for, let's bring them out. Anybody else with a minute 20 left? And bear with us on the phone lines here. We'll hopefully have an operator with you shortly. Final now, 72 seconds, counting down. I'm going to try it on again here. This is simplistic elegance. This is really, I've said it, if I said it once, I've said it a million times, because this is when you're in the world. And by the way, look at this. Just want to show you the way that it's set up a little higher. This is part of why it's a little more elevated, and I don't just mean literally like elevated up off the hand. I mean elevated in its look, like a higher status look when you get that elevation. Also, expect a little richer neon when you see it in person for the first time and every time you wear it, because that's where, again, a little more of that true color you're going to see in person. But also, this really important three-stone style. It's everywhere in the really high-end jewelry world. And when you do see, if you're in a big city, if you're able to go to a you don't even need to go in, because the store windows are always where the best of the best are. Obviously, they want to show off, and, you know, for the passersby, but also for anybody, you know, to entice to come in and take a look. Some of the best material is always going to be in the store window. And when you walk up and down a big city street in a big city that's got those high-end flagship design houses with their big flagship store right there at the corner of the avenue and the street and all that, you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be stone after stone after stone, important rubies, important emeralds, important tanzanites, and they're usually set in a three-stone style. That is the iconic look. It's forever and ever timeless. We've got our last call right now. Let's see if anybody wants to go 1525, because that's way, way, way too low for even a 306 by itself. But again, realize what we've done here. It's not just white diamonds that we've added. It's not just a lot of little one-pointers and accent stones. These are two mega, mega yellow diamonds here at 31 points apiece. And our last call is now. Do we have 1525? Yes or no? All right, that is sold. Congratulations. Let's get to our last green zircon here. I know we haven't been able to keep these in stock. Thank you so much on the tanzanite. Here's the green zircon, and it's item number 9457. Proceeding with these one-of-a-kinds, and just loving to bring them to you. And this is 9568. It's our green zircon that's actually right there where all the rest have been. We've usually been featuring the 4 and the 5 carats. This one is a really special 3 carat 86 green zircon. Look at that stone. And what's been remarkable about these green zircons, their clarity. We know the rarity is there, but the rarity doesn't usually include a clarity. It's just usually that's going to be something we put on the side and say, well, we understand. We know the green zircons don't really deliver that. So you get 386 plus 96 points in diamonds. Now this mounting is a bit of two-tone, because all the white diamond setting is going to be in the white rhodium. Then you've got the yellow gold running right down the middle, almost that wishbone style that meets up with the halo. Lots of bright, brilliant greens from that zircon, and of course double refraction. So we love that too. And look at that, yellow gold. Oh, how about that finishing? And this is a great perspective too, because let's go through the undergallery. Have your eyes look through the undergallery and see the clarity of that stone from behind. You know, that's what you always see when you're at the gem trade fairs or anywhere. You know what you do always, and this is a great, if you're ever buying loose stones, you'll see this with gemologists. They're always looking at stones. They turn them over, which seems a little counterintuitive. What we care about is how the stone looks from the front, right? Usually that's all that we think about, or all that really we think matters. But oftentimes, because if you are looking, especially with stones that have, you know, where you want to seek out those high clarity stones, a lot of times the best way to actually see that is by flipping the stone over, looking through the culet and the pavilion, and really getting a better handle on what kind of clarity is it actually delivering. That's the important part. This one, the fact you can look through it, still got the undergallery to make sure it's comfortable, still make it well made, but the fact you can see that clarity through that stone and see how pristine it is when this is a stone that struggles mightily with clarity. You usually don't see that. That's so important. And almost a carat in diamonds here. Your go with everything two-tone mounting. It is one only. Every zircon I've had over the last few days has been gone, and immediately. So don't expect any different from this one, because that has a lot to do with these values, and we're going to show you here again up close, then try it on, show you all those bright green flashes you're getting. That's so tough to get in zircon, and we're going to blow it out for, you know what, $49.99. Nope, not going to do it. There's a reason why they've all been going, and quickly, and that has everything to do with the markdowns I've been giving, just to make sure that our very best of the best in this elite collectible stone are truly just at that level where, again, it would be silly to miss out on the opportunity. Look at how stunning this stone is. Look how bright it is. And I know it's hard to compare because we don't have green zircons typically on the show. So I know that's tough to grasp. But take my word for it, as someone who does this every day and been doing it every day for 20 years practically, this is the stone that really, when you do find them, is usually really, really, really hazy and cloudy and visible inclusions and big ones at that. To get this stone like this and spend less than even $49.39 or $29.99, well, watch this right now. We're going to take it even lower than even $2,500. It's one only. If you've been missing, and I know a lot of people have been missing out on them because there just simply haven't been enough stones for the amount of collectors we have, we're going to make this even more affordable. It's a teeny size right now, so I struggled to get it off, but I got it off now. There it is. And that'll be $1,999 only, first caller. All that finishing, all that may be the cleanest stone we've seen yet from this all-star lineup. I mean, it's been one after the other that have been so powerful and really important. So that's $19.99 for a nearly 4 carat. We'll also show you, we've got wheels. We've got some really good discount wheels on some one-of-a-kinds that we're going to be seeing out of here. And the diamond hoops, the ones that we've had different versions of, we're going to bring you the highest end version, but at the lowest price possible coming up. Plus, I do want to mention there is a yellow diamond. You got to see this. Yeah. Wonderful. We're in California. Oh, I know where that is. Wonderful. That's up north a ways. And thank you so much. Welcome, Raul, to the show. Brand new register and shopper tonight. Thank you so much. And look at this. So we're promoting, or just want to make sure I give you a heads up here, because it's 1.5 carats plus. We don't see a lot of 1.5 carat yellow diamonds. This one's our carat 51. And I just want to let you know it is coming up in just a few minutes. So giving you a little bit of heads up just so that you don't go anywhere and miss out on it. That would be bad news. So this will be 8950. It's that square cushion carat 51 VS yellow diamond. But look, the two-tone bridge we're loving of late, to see that really special yellow diamonds, not just on the platform up top, but carrying through the bridge, literally through the bridge. So you can see that middle row of the yellow diamonds goes all the way through and under, and that's going to be a double halo, and we love that. And then it's got that really beautiful dazzling stone. So that is coming up in a little bit. More info on that on the way. So our green zircon is here. And let me just flash this, because, you know, with that tanzanite we had, maybe someone's saying, no, show me the 2166. Well, here it is. How about that for a stone? 6807, just going to let you know it's here. Largest stone I have in a ring is what you're looking at right now. Cushion cut, 6807. It's our 2166. And yeah, those are big yellow diamonds with it as well. So you get here 1 carat 15 among 2 stones. So how about 57 points or so in each of those yellow diamonds? One there, and all that blue wing block D, just stunning. And if you think there's no way I need a forklift to wear a 2166. Well, this is why we said it would take such great care and pride in how we're setting stones, even these big ones like this that I know are not for everybody every day necessarily, but making sure that it is still wearable. What good is a piece of jewelry if you can't wear it, or if you don't want to wear it, or if it's a hassle to wear it? We make sure that even these really, really, really important stones, this is like having your own portable tanzanite museum. I mean, you're carrying the museum with you on your hand. Not to mention giving everybody a feast for the eyes that you encounter, because there aren't many 21 karat 66 tanzanites out there. This is blue wing block D. Those are those really important, could be center stones on their own, yellow diamonds on either side matched up, and there's just a value. So if you'd like it, $29,999 is the only time it's been on the air. It's had one time on the air. $30,000, which not the everyday kind of price point that we see. So the good news is, if you like it, we're committed, just like we did with the Purple Paraiba, which is still seeking a home, by the way. But if you want those upper echelon museum pieces, they're here and they're discounted. So it could not be a better time to pick them up, especially when you don't even have to pay $9,999. When was the last time you saved $20,000 on anything? Anything. Probably not a house, probably not a car. This is where you are. I was at a dealer just the other day, just getting service, and they're still cars are $30,000 markups. So you got the MSRP, and then it's, oh yeah, you want it now? $30,000 extra, please. It's just okay. So there's no saving $20,000. So here's what we did. I'm taking it lower than that. I know it's not for everybody, but hey, if you want the big one, the museum piece is here. This is really important. It's not even $9,000 to get a 2166, and it's not going to be $9,000. It's not even $89.99. Just value, straight up value. For maybe someone's out there tonight that says that would be the perfect collectible from my own collection. Well, here it is, and it's even lower than $89.99. Let me try it on for you. The finishing on the inside, that's there. This blue wing black D with all the red flashes, that's there. Take a look at it on the hand too, so you can see what I mean by, yeah, really thoughtful in the way this is created. Another 3-stone style will make it $8,888 if you'd like it. So I mentioned it, thought it'd be worth bringing it out so you can take a little better look, see what's happening there, and $88.88 only. Good luck. There's just that one, and we'll see who's got it. Yellow diamond coming up shortly. We have a ruby on the way, plus I got to get to these hoops that are so incredibly priced. And then we've got even aquamarine is here. We don't see a lot of Sierra Santa Marias that are affordable. Usually they're $4,000 or $5,000 because they're the best quality. We're going to bring in affordable aqua with March coming up sooner than you can even imagine. So we'll have that on the way. And our green zircon's still here. So $88.88. Let's get to something really, really cool. I've got a quick affordable here that's so much fun to have. It's just so unique. We love to bring unique styles every now and then, so that you don't always have the same old, right? Because most of the jewelry world is kind of the same pieces that are like 10 pieces, 10 styles that are spit out every year by designers. We take pride in the fact that when we have a couple hundred items a day for you on display, we can bring you something that maybe you haven't seen before. Styles, concepts, stones, whatever it is. Well, I've got this one right now. 4635 coming up. Award-winning design, totally unique. We have the patent on this, so nobody else can create anything quite like it. And you are seeing a fancy cut blue topaz of the Swiss variety with an overlap of diamonds. And I'm just going to say, if you have a Wonder Ring, this would be perfect. If you wanted to pair it up, match it back, you can do that. $46.35, huge value. So this has not been discounted, because many years ago, it was that JCK award-winning design where, you know, in a blind contest, they have all the best, you know, designers in the world judge all these great designs that are submitted, and this was the winner. And, you know, everyone was expecting it to be some like crazy big designer, and then, you know, it was just, you know, a more independent designer, which is kind of fun. So yay for the little guys, right? But that is why they do these contests every now and then. And again, why not? For the design qualities, by the way, we are verifying on that tanzanite right now, so I don't think the 2166 is long for this world. We're about to show you, though, our 5-carat. This has not been discounted, and it shouldn't be, because this is obviously something that has had a signed and numbered deal. There are very few to go around. It's still available in the white, the yellow, or the rose. Yes? The blue wing again on the hand here for you, Dolores. I'll try it on for you. Let's show that one more time, then we'll get right back to that award winner. But here it is on the hand, Dolores. This is that 2166 one more time, and that will be, and again, I know we have 2 people verifying on this one, 2166, carat 15, just among 2 yellows. So you really are getting about 57.5 points. If they're, chances are they're probably one's, you know, probably one's a little bigger and one's a little smaller, but they look the same. And that's what it looks like on the hand. And I will show you also the side profile. So we kept, I mean, we have to accommodate the depth of the stone there in the pavilion with the basket that's proper to lift it up off the hand sufficiently, but not going to sit up way too high or anything. I mean, it's like it's a traditional cocktail ring, but $88.88 was the price tag on this one. We did bring it down lower than $99.99. So I love the $20,000 savings, but it actually went to $88.88, which is so remarkable considering you got really important center stone style yellow diamonds. Our largest in a ring. We have a larger one in a pendant, but you know, as far as rings are concerned, 2166 is the top of the heap there, and $88.88 to get that one for you. So let me know if she wants to see it up close again as well. We can do that, but let's go back quickly to this design, this award-winning Swiss blue topaz that is a fancy cut, trillion, but has a little extra concave cutting, has that really cool extra faceting on the outside, diamonds along one side, and then the overlap here, accentuating it. So cool, right? Different, bold. If you like it, it's been a bestseller here for many years, but at $14.99. For the first time ever, since it's really, we've only got a couple left. This was a limited engagement kind of run. They didn't make a lot of these. It kind of kept it exclusive. Obviously, it's a unique cut, so that's what really drives the limitations on it, and that we don't have a lot of those stones in that cut. Brightest, vibrant blue. It's not even $9.99. This is why we're just in our last quantities here, and we know it's been a long time since we last saw it, so we're discounting it for you to its all-time low. The all-time low that's going to take it half off of where it's always been and been popular. It is $749 if you'd like it. White, yellow, or rose gold, but had to show this for those of you that really pride yourself in having something unique and unusual. You don't want to have what everyone else has. This is a ring to consider. Take a look at it. We've got white, yellow, rose gold in your size, of course. And yes. Thank you, Dolores. Enjoy the 2166. Congratulations on that one. So we do have, we're already at the point of, we're at the halfway point of the show, if you can believe that. So yellow diamonds still to come. We'll get to that in about 10 minutes here. So right at the quarter till mark. Rubies, and then I got to show you these hoops. $749 on the blue topaz. Make sure you let me know if you'd like that one. And then here we go. The hoops that I've been mentioning, icons here. But this is the style we see the least of. Oh, and I got to try this on. Look at this. I mean, two ways to wear it. Do you want to go point away from the hand or towards the hand? Oh, look at that. So you think Wonder Ring style up here or up here? You could use that free edge and have a Wonder Ring stacked up here, or you could go Wonder Ring on this side as well. We'll flip it around because I know you want to see it the other way too. So let me just flip it. And I love this in the yellow and the rose as well. What color are we getting? Yay, ooh, they're going for the rose right off the bat here. I love it. So we got a rose gold with the blue topaz combination. I mean, it's a unique ring, so why not go unique with your combo of the gold color? So well done there, $749. Let's keep on moving. I've got the fabulous hoops. These are so important. I know we just brought you recently the more traditional prong set style of diamonds. Let me show you these big bezel set hoop earrings. They are the 1.5 inch. They've got the bezels around every single one of these bigger diamonds. That means fewer and larger diamonds. This is why you've got to hear me out. This is why it's the most elite 1.5 inch hoop we do, because, hang on, I'm getting a request here. Linda, I think we, oh yes, I will show it. It's not a Tahitian pearl pendant though, Linda, it's a Tahitian pearl ring. The pearl pendant that I have is the white South Sea pearl. The Tahitian pearl I have is a ring. So I can see if we have any pendants for you, Linda. Let me see if we have any, and I'll bring one out. But I have another one that's a combination of white, golden, and black pearls all together. But I'll see if I have a Tahitian pearl for you just solo. Now, these hoops are important because you know we've done the same exact diameter of hoop, but with tiny diamonds set prong style. So a couple things here as we talk about 4316. This is the same diameter, 1.5 inch inside out. So diamonds in the front, diamonds on the inside of the back. The difference being these are the bigger diamonds individually, because they're not just little dots of diamonds that are all prong set front and back. They're bigger individual diamonds. That ups the value. The fact that there's bezels, well, that's more gold. That ups the value, or at least it should. What we're doing, and this is why I'm making a big to-do about this, is because this is the earring that out of all of our 1.5 inch, which, by the way, that's a bigger size, so that's naturally a higher price tag. Out of all the 1.5 inch styles, this is the most elite by far. Because you have 202 in diamonds, that's the same carat weight. So for those of you going, no, Lolo, you're wrong. That's what we see on the 202s with the 1.5 inch of the prong set. Yes, same thing. But not the same thing, because the diamonds are so much bigger. Fewer diamonds, bigger diamonds, same total carat weight. So that's really the difference maker. It is why this is the hoop that should be, I'm talking double the price, not a little bit more, not $100 or a couple dollars. It should be double the price, because you have these bigger elite diamonds. They're still VS. You're still choosing the white, the yellow, the rose. It's still made for you. By the way, look at that blue. Look at that blue topaz. That blue topaz, if you haven't picked that up, you need to get one. That's a really, I mean, the fact that it's as dazzling and neon from a distance away as it is, you got to try that. But these hoops are the one that goes with everything. So no matter what you're wearing here, what you're wearing here, or what you're wearing on the wrist, this is the hoop that if you are a hoop girl, this is the one you're always living in. Not to mention the bezels act as a little bit of a practical level. You don't have anything catching on anything. They're not sharp. They're not going to be caught because there's nothing to really tangle. I mean, it's really just, it's a smooth setting. And we're going to make them really, really affordable. So again, if you've waited because you thought, well, they're a little more money, maybe I'll just hold off. This is the value. And how much more money? $34.99 on this show. When we bring the other version a little bit lower, but for good reason. Take a look at this, not going to be $34.99, and our lines are about to get a little crazy. So my best recommendation right now is to dial as soon as you can, because I wish I had a lot of these and I don't. They do have the button release, which is so important. That's going to be the button you press down to open up the post. That's how you unlock it. And that's going to be right over here. You can see that button release on the left side. That's how you unlock it. To fasten them, all you do is push them together. They will click and lock into place. You'll hear it. It's right there at your ear, so you'll hear it, and you'll know it's locked, and you know it's closed. And it's simple and easy, and yet they're fabulous. They are really, truly fabulous earrings, and they're comfortable. And we're going to make them better than $3,000, better than even $2,000. And yep, at $19.99, they're already under $1,000 a carat. That should not happen, but we're going a lot lower than that as well. So my best option here is to get you ready to go as I show you one on the ear as well, so you can really see what kind of size an 1.5 inches gives you, how it looks from, like, this would be like your across the table angle here, where you can really see, again, diamonds in the front, diamonds lining the inside of the back. So it's diamonds as far as the eye can see when they are on, and they are not even $1,999. The bezels make it. They are completely smooth to the touch. They are completely, again, they make the diamonds. The diamonds are already bigger than we typically do, but the bezels make the diamonds appear even larger than that, and they're not even $19.99. So huge, maybe, and for some of you, we can get these to you by Tuesday, which is Valentine's Day. But again, depending on which color goes first and how many we have, if you know, just let your recipient know they're on the way. I mean, don't miss out on the value. And so even if they're maybe a couple days late, this is the time to pick them up, because this price is so good. They're not even $18 or even $17.99 to get the 202s with these incredible size stones. And they're going to be $1,777 while they last. Huge value there on our bezel set. This is the most elite style hoop we do. And see how it's 1.5 inches, where obviously when we bring you 1/2 inches and 3/4 inches and 1 inches, some of you might be saying, oh, that's too big. But again, look at that. I mean, hitting right beneath the corner of the jawbone there. So it's really a good length. It's a very flattering length. And try them out. I think you're going to love them, and you'll just have that great everyday wear. I mean, they're easy, but they're very beautiful at the same time. So let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you the close-up. $17.77 gets them to you, white, yellow, or rose gold. And then we've got, I think we might have a request coming out, so this is good news. And then you see there, love them in the white gold. Thank you so much. We do have 2 Tahitian pendants for you, Linda. Wow, they're both really cool and new. Is there anything from the older inventory? Because I think she's looking for something a little smaller. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll show you some brand new ones we got coming out. All right, Linda, we've got something for you here. 2 pieces. Now, let me see. Do we know? I wonder if she got yellow gold or white gold in her set yesterday. I think she got white. So let me show you the white gold option first, and we'll see what you think. This is the white gold. Oh, it's an enhancer and everything. Look at this. I'll show it on the hand. So Linda, if you're watching, this is my Tahitian pearl in white gold. That's a very large stone. That's going to, wow, 14 millimeters. How about that? You don't see that every day. Natural pearl, not dyed, not enhanced, not coated, nothing. That's white gold. Now, I do have a style in yellow gold if you'd like to see it. This one's going to be, oh, we can do a nice price on this one, $39.99. I'll take it down. Item number 9643, so brand new, just brought it out. We do have some new pearl pieces to show you. This is one of them, and wasn't even scheduled for tonight, but hey, that's why we ask. So bringing it on out. This one's going to be, item number is 9643. It's got a 14 millimeter Tahitian pearl. 33 points in the white diamonds, almost a ribbony type of style, almost like a ribbon meets an acorn. And then you've got your bail as well, but that bail opens up. So this is called an enhancer. So it's going to actually flip open. So that makes it, if you, I'm just thinking, if you have a Tahitian pearl strand, normally you can't just slip on a pendant, but with an enhancer you can, because you can actually open that bail and position the bail between the 2 pearls or beads or whatever you have. Obviously, you can put it on a chain as well, but it's really good if you're working with something larger that you want to set this on. And in the case of pearls, smart, because it could be a pearl strand. So, Virginia, you've got hoops as well. Congratulations on those. Here's the close-up on the pearl. Wow, and baguettes too. So this has 33 points in the round and the baguettes, and you see them trailing through. What a color too. It's normally just a silvery gray color. You see what you ideally want. We reference it as peacock colors. That's what you want to ultimately see in a black pearl. You get the greens, you get the purples, you get all those blues, and almost like an aubergine color as well. That's a sign of a really important pearl that, of course, is also completely round and completely smooth with its nacre. That is one only, white gold only. We're going to blow it out. And there's that. See how it flips up? So it's like a figure eight, like a bracelet would have, but that's how it opens up. So you open it up. That figure eight's actually your latch. That's your safety closure. It opens up from there. There's the back. You can still see those greens coming through. $39.99 should be. I kid you not, this is brand new. Look at this. It wasn't even slated for tonight. There it is. There it is. They've got the star and the new and the exclamation point, and yes, it is. And we're going to bring it down. What they didn't expect was me to drop the price and drop it in half. I'll make it $19.99 first caller. Yep, one pearl, and it's a biggie there. And also, I'll get you a measurement here with the ruler. So we'll go back to the hand here, but an enhancer, boy, I get a lot of requests for enhancers. Very rarely do we bring you enhancers. So that's nice. And if you love the style and you're thinking, yes, that does give me more versatility, it's a good size bail. Here's that length of it. I'm going to show you with the ruler here so you can see the top to bottom. And that will be, sure enough, it's going to be 1.5 inches overall in its height there. So really special piece. Then we'll show it on the neckline for you as well. And then we'll see who's got it at $19.99, but that should not be long for this world when you've got a pearl of that size. And that just helps give it another perspective here and see how really mighty fine that pearl is. 14 millimeters is outrageous. We have a 17 millimeter white pearl. We've got a couple. I've got a pearl ring in a black pearl, but it's a ring with a lot of fancy diamonds as well, so we'll see that too. But let's go back to our wheel, see who's got this fancy design here with that great style. So coming up, yellow diamonds on the way. We got to get to it because I know we're waiting on that one. So the 1.5 carat yellow diamond will be forthcoming here. We've got this one available for you as well. If you'd like it at $19.99, brought that one out brand new by request. And then we do have, I've got a big kunzite, and we still have a trillion. Now, funny enough, this was here tonight. Let me just flash it. If you want a trillion yellow diamond, it's my only one, and it's here. Now, that's a carat 51. And it's marked down because it's been up on the air 3 times. So it went from $16,000 and then it went to $99.99. I have a better price tonight, but here's the issue. I also have a carat 51, same exact size, in the more traditional cushion cut. Flashed it a few minutes ago. We have a lot of people waiting on hold for it, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to bring it out. You know the trillion. You've seen it a few times. We can actually bring that trillion. Hey, listen, it started at $16,000. We can bring it down tonight to $79.99. But before we do that, let's put that beside and let's actually show you what I think is going to be maybe even a little bit more traditional, which might mean it's a little more popular for you. We're going to show you a yellow diamond that's the exact same size, but it's a square cushion cut, and it's in the bridge, which we know we love, and it's a really good supportive way to add a lot of golden diamonds to then house and hold and then show off your fancy yellow diamond. Now, the cushion cut, so again, the trillion that's there is down to $79.99. It's a carat 51. Let's show you the bridge style that is new tonight, and we're going to have the exact same size in that center stone, the exact same size. Hey, this is a fancy cut too. A trillion is, but so is a cushion cut square. So there's the trillion. We move it aside because I have been showing you this one, which is new, same size center, item number 8950. That's a carat 51 cushion cut square, VS stone, but look at the diamonds. 46 points in yellow, 96 points in white. Two-tone gold, as it is, and all set with that amazing center stone. One of our big ones. Without going to, well, I don't even have many of the 2 carats left at this point, so it's getting tough. It's getting tougher and tougher and tougher to get anything in big size in a yellow diamond. We are so proud of this one. And yet, I'll be proud when I see it get a home. And I know what that's going to take because we have the other, basically the same thing here for $79.99, and that's marked down over and over again. However, are you ready? We're going to get wild here. This is extremely important value. And for anybody, I have had, even just in the last recent days, rave reviews, completely rave reviews over our yellow diamonds. From our 2 carats and beyond. I mean, we're talking about a special stone here. And natural, all natural, of course. Have to always point that out because then you start to see these prices and you think, there's no way. It's natural, fancy, yellow. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking the, oh, look at this. Makes sense. $15,000 price tag on this ring tonight. 15, it's right here. $14,999 is what's on the bag for this brand new ring. We're going to make it a whole lot better. And we're getting close to that top of the hour. Glad you stuck with us to see what this is all about, because you just never know what's going to happen. I always recommend staying with us from the moment one of the show all the way to the very end, because you just don't know what's going to transpire on any given night or day. But this is not even $14,999. I'll tell you, look at this. $79.99. It came down just like the trillion did to the same level. But here's the issue. We don't have everybody shopping $8,000 rings every day. So if we can get, do we have anybody thinking about the big yellow, the carat 51, wanting a yellow diamond at long last? Maybe you've seen a couple and you're really thinking about them and now you're ready to jump when the pricing is so right. Okay, maybe actually we rephrase that. What if when the pricing is just wrong? Because the pricing is right at $79.99. Don't get me wrong, we gave it 60 seconds, probably sell it. You know yellow diamonds well enough. You probably scouted them here or there. You know what we do on a daily basis, and we're lucky enough to have them daily. This is not even going to be $79.99. I say let's put it on the auction block and make you a better deal, a better opportunity. And that's not where it stops. Carat 51's the center alone. Obviously, that's really the headline. But then look what you're getting on the sides. Nearly a carat and a half in diamonds, two-tone diamonds, two-tone gold. Yes, the smaller yellows are natural as well. And we're not going to leave it at $79.99. I am putting it on the auction block. And we're not starting at even $7,000. I don't know about you, but if you got another $1,000 off just for the sake of getting another $1,000 off, I say you're living right. We're not leaving it at $7 or $65. I want to get everybody in, and this is the toughest size to get. I don't want to use the term easy, but I'm not running low on 1 carat yellow diamonds, believe it or not. We've still got probably a good 15 of them. We're not in like dire straits. 2 carats are another story. 2 carats are gone. I've got one stone that's 2.5. It's like $28,000. I haven't been showing it to you. Let me know if you need to see it. But that's it. We've got a couple 2.5 caraters that are big buku bucks. So what is one to do? You either got the $30,000 to spend on the 2 carat plusers, or you go all the way on down to 1 carat, which we've got a few of, maybe a dozen or so. What about those of us that want that bigger size? We want that more important variety, but we don't want to spend $30,000. What are we to do? This is what this auction is made for. It's made for all of us who say, give me the biggest stone possible, but maybe my budget isn't just unlimited. I can't just go hog wild. I need to have value, value, value. Well, this is it. 6,000, it's not going to be 55. It's not going to be 5,000. You know what I'm going to do? I got to slow down, because this is where we still got a trillion hanging out. That trillion's got to go too. But they're both $8,000 rings. I'm down to 5. Okay, let's give it 60 seconds. Let's see who wants to get it started. And we probably will have multiple bidders on this one. How could we not? So, yeah, let's add it all up here. Because the carat 51 plus the 96, and we're just talking, well, let's go yellow on yellow here. You got the carat 51 in the center, but then you've got 46 points in additional yellows. So just there is 197. Add another 96 points, you've got 293, almost 3 carats in diamonds in a bridge mounting, which is heavy and lots of gold, and we love it, and the luxury of it is all built in. But then it's not well, hold on. Do we have anybody thinking about it? We're verifying. We've got 30 seconds left. I've got to clean my wheel. And then we got to try it on, because I haven't even done that yet. Here it is on. Remember when I had that pink diamond the other day and we all lost our minds because it was a bridge and it had pink diamonds and white diamonds in the bridge? Well, here it is, though, in a bigger size. Because that pink diamond was still, what, 16 points? And I'll never forget it. But look at this ring. Same concept, yellow and white gold, yellow and white diamonds, all of that happening. And it's, anybody verifying? I've got 2 callers on the line. I'm not sure if they're on this one or not. Well, almost 3 carats in diamonds, most of which, a big majority, are yellows. Fancy, natural yellows. I have the same size trillion here for $8,000, and that can't go a penny lower. And now we are here $3,000 less than the price it should be tonight, and I do not have an open at $5,000 for a carat 51. This one does not change from the $79.99. That's the trillion. If you want it, you let me know. We have no open. No open? No open. So I'm going to go even lower. And let's hope we can get somebody on the phone lines here. Come on in. Come on in. Do not wait. Do not miss out, because this is going to get better. I didn't think it could. 5,000, 49, 48. Come on now. This is getting awfully low for a carat 51. Tricky size to find even out in the diamond wholesale world. Otherwise, we bring them all the time. Okay, we have no open. Still at 48. I really thought that would just kind of push us over the edge here and get it going. We don't have 48. Do you want to go to... I hear Virginia saying, do you want to go to 48? It's a really, really good value. It really, really is. That would be a tough one to pass up. But because we don't have officially 4,800, I'll go to $4,700. Nothing's changed with the ring except the open on the auction. I am desperate to open it up. Let's get it a home. We're going to do it. I may not have, listen, the last auction, what did we have, 2 people? We're not going to have 15 people on this auction. I can just about guarantee that. But here we are at 47 and still no open on almost 3 carats in diamonds. The weight of 3 rings in one, because that's what the bridge requires. This major size that we don't see very often. These are not here. Do I have another carat 50? I do, but it's the trillion, and that's it. That's the only other carat and a half I have. I don't have the carat 60s anymore. They're gone. The carat 70 I once had is gone. There's nothing else in this mid-range between 1 and 2. So your next option, and remember, my 2s are gone. So now my 2.5s are the next option, but they're like $30,000. And a 1 carat is a big difference in the size. That may not be what you're looking for if you want to have presence to your yellow diamond on your hot little hand. So instead of 47, I'm going to go $4,600. We'll start there, and we'll, you know what, $25 increments. Despite how low this is having to go in just the starting bid, I'm going to keep the increments teeny. We're going to go $25 increments. We're not going to ask for a lot of increments. We're not going to ask for big leaps and bounds here, but I'm still awaiting the open. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this. Let's make it $4,500. My final offering on an $8,000 should be here tonight ring. $8,000. $8,000. How about 45 instead? With no open. 45, I'm going to give it 60 seconds, Tony. If it's only the open, it's only the open, it's going to sell. You never know, right? Could happen. It's happened earlier. So $4,500 to get it started. And come on in, because then you don't even need to worry about the increments. But if you need to worry about the increments, you don't really need to worry, because they're $25. So that's not a big deal. So here we are. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get it started. I really, really, really hope that we can get this one at home, and I think we will, because now 8,000 went from 6, went to 55, went to 5, and now it's at $4,500 to get it started. So here we go. Take a look at it one more time, and let's do 60 seconds, and let's make it official here one way or the other. We'll either get the open and we'll sell it, or we'll not get the open and we'll keep it. I don't think that ladder's happening. I think it's going tonight. I hope it's going. Carat 51. Is anybody verifying on this one? 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Oh my goodness. No. I mean, I put it out there. We could keep it, but I'm not keeping it. We can't keep it. 15 seconds remaining to get this started. Jess, are you thinking about this one? Thinking about it? We got it? All right. It's official. We've got the open. Do we? Wait a minute, I saw a hand go up in the air like, oh, wait. Are there backed up calls? Yes. No? Backed up calls. Okay. No? Yes. Okay. Well, guys, we're seeing a miracle. Witnessing it together. A jewelry miracle. A yellow diamond miracle. 40, I mean, this is crazy, right? It's crazy, crazy. So I'm going to try it on again. This is the deal. I think we may have the open officially. And that, I can't imagine this selling at 45, but you know what? I got no choice now. Take a look at that. Is that something? Look at that. And again, the detail of having the yellow diamond center row runs underneath and through. This is the bridge. You know the bridge by now. It's one of our main popular types of looks in all the tens of thousands of jewelry designs we do and we create. This is so fabulous, and everything is VS, by the way. I don't know if we've actually got room for that, but the carat 51 center, the yellow diamond in the center, which is over 1.5 carat, is a VS stone. So is everything else around it. In a lot of heavy two-tone gold, I would leave it that way. You don't technically have to. I would really, really encourage you to just leave it the way it is. It's the best way to go. It shows off the yellow diamonds beautifully just by having them set in the yellow gold that way. It's got the white diamonds in the white gold, shows them off beautifully. Here's the deal. We have $4,500. It's official. We got it. I just had to make sure we were 100% on that. We've got the open. It's official. It's going to sell. Now, if anybody else who's sitting at home right now who does not have a phone in their hands and you're saying, okay, now things have gotten real. It's going to somebody and it's not me. It can be. We give it 2 minutes to find out. It's $25 increments. I'm sticking to it. You've got the value of a lifetime here. $8,000 was my best possible on the air price tag. And now it's going for less. It's our last call. We're going to give it 2 minutes, and then it's sold. And that means you would never see this ring again. This is our last chance, our last call, and what can I tell you? This is a value. And please scout them out. Make sure when you're comparing with natural stones, because there's a lot of simulated and synthetic and heated yellow diamonds out there, which, okay. And you know what? To be honest, we might beat that price too. You might not even see a treated diamond for $4,500 at this size. I honestly believe that. I don't delve much into the world of treated diamonds and faux and simulants and synthetics because that's not my business. That's not what we do here. So I don't pay a lot of attention to that except for the fact that they're out there because most people can never afford the real deal, which is what we're making happen. And so they're out there. But I think our price tag and our value is going to be even bigger than what you see for pieces that are really worth much, much less. So if you can get the real deal, that's why they create so many of these synthetics and simulants, and then of course the treated stones, is because most people will never get the real deal, and that comes down to affordability or lack thereof. When, TVON makes it this easy, it just shows you can get the best of the best, and you don't have to spend all the, you're not taking out second mortgages, you're not spending the retirement money, you're not, foregoing the kids' college fund. You are just getting values that, let's be real, should never happen. So we're going to give it a final 2-minute clock. We do have the open at 45. We're going to give it our final 2-minute clock. It just means you're not out of it yet, but boy, that 2 minutes tends to fly by. And when that clock hits 0, it's going to be sold. So all you have to do right now is just dial in. That's the only thing you have to be concerned about, is really dialing that number. That's the only thing you're concerned about right now. That's it. That's all you got to think about, is how fast can I dial that phone number? Because once you do, you're in it to win it. So I would really truly recommend that, because this is not a value that's typical. And my goodness, the things I got to do just to get the open sometimes end up being your best values ever. So we just reached the top of the hour. So if you are just now tuning in, welcome. But let's make sure, I know you haven't had as much time to look at it, but let me tell you, the biggest value in yellow diamonds is happening right here and now. And you're going to have 2 minutes to dial in to be a part of it, and then it's gone. And then we've got a whole nother hour left of fabulous value here tonight. So I can't wait. So take a look. One more look at it. 2 minutes and we go. That's our last chance, last call. That is outstanding, incredible, outstanding material. And $4,500. We're looking for $4,525 or more. I'll put it out there, or more. Power bids are welcome. I'm begging you for a power bid. Begging for a power bid. But realistically, is anybody coming in to bid $8,000? No. You're getting the deal. The deal's here. The value's here. Come on in. Just don't miss it, because then, if I do, and that's a big if at this point, because I already laid it out for you. I told you where we're at on these bigger diamonds, these mid, right in between the carat, 2 carat range like this is. Those are impossible. There's not a value out there. And why get a one? Let's be honest, this is a price you could pay all day right here for a 1 carat. So if the price is the same and you're able to get 51 points more in your single center stone, go there. Get that one. Do that value, because that would be a price that's really incredible on a 1 carat stone. So let's get you the best. I'm going to try it on again here. We have about 45 seconds only remaining, so it is a last call moment here. Take a look at that. That's at 45. It's our very last chance. We have about 38 seconds left. Come on in. Looks like we're still, what, stuck at 45? Don't tell me I just lost another $10,000 of airtime running the 2-minute clock just to lose all this money on the ring. I mean, I'm losing money left and right. But that's sometimes what we do. And a lot of times that's going to be in an auction, and it's happening again. And we have 10 seconds left. This is not good, Tony. I don't know. Is there a way to redo this? Can we rewind? Can we go back in time? Can we fix this? Can we forget this? Can we change it? Is there anything? Do I have a recourse here? Anybody with 45.25, yes or no? Done? That's it? Last call? Gone. Sold. Congratulations. And with that, we have less than an hour remaining. I'm going to show you one of the most beautiful, I got to say congratulations. I mean, congrats. Well done. And look what I'm going to show you next. I think if I could walk away tonight with one ring here in our inventory, it'd be this one. That, hold on, it gets better and better. What a masterful work of art this is. Completely. This is brand new, 9680. 9680, I mean, what is going on here? Ombre, fancy colored diamonds. Diamonds on the very, when do you see this? Diamonds on the outside, it's like you've opened up the oyster. And not only is there a gigantic Tahitian pearl sitting within it, but the inside, I mean, right? It kind of looks, it's a pear shape, but it kind of reminds me of the way we find these organic stones. Open the mollusk. There it is. The prize. 1 in a billion. The Tahitian pearl, 18 karat solid gold here. A combination of white gold and black rhodium. It's 18K. The pearl itself is 13 millimeters in a Tahitian, and it's got all those peacock tones we were talking about earlier, greens, blues, purples, aubergines. And how about fancy diamonds that ombre from darker orange to brighter yellows to lighter yellows to canary yellows set in black rhodium. And that's a 2.5 carat diamond weight. Well, that's everything. That's the white diamonds too, because let's go to the side here. The entire edge is done in pave. The entire, look at this, the sides have pave. They're done in pave white diamonds. Look at the inside, remembering this is all 18 karat high-end gold. That's all done beautifully. You got a good looking piece here. And with all that said, I know what you're thinking. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's going to be a lot of money. All that's adding up. And we're looking at like, what, $58,000 piece? All day in retail. Easy. No question. But last time I checked, this is not a retail store. And I'm really happy to say that, because I would have a tough time after all the values I've had in 2 decades. I would have a tough time selling one piece in retail. I mean, you know what I'd be doing, right? Maybe that's what I should do. Would that be awful to go get a job in retail and then literally like slip everybody who comes in a note, says, watch TVON. You got to watch TVON. Or like whisper in their ear, you gotta check out TVON. Have you seen the values? You can get more for your money. Probably wouldn't last very long at that retail establishment, right? But here's our 13 millimeter, tons of diamond weight. Breakdown is you got a lot more of the fancy colors than you do the white diamonds. Incredibly important 2.5 carat total diamond weight here. Tahitian pearl that could not be better. Dark, deep color. Remember, these are all natural, not dyed. These come from mollusks that are the black-lipped oysters, the only mollusk that's able to produce a Tahitian pearl. And this ring, which 58,000, I'm not kidding. If we went like 90% off retail, 5,800, that would be a buy. I am astounded as how far we're bringing this down. I'm not kidding you. It's not even $5,800. That's like the tax, LA tax. You're in the state of or in this county of Los Angeles in California. You're paying $5,800 in your tax. Well, it's not $5,800 for the ring. We're getting, I really think this is one of our best values we have today. And here it is, brand new, super cool piece. Nobody else is going to have something like it. We have one, obviously. It's got to stay as is in the white and the black rhodium, the white gold, the black rhodium. But again, all 18 karat gold. Wait till you see this on the hand. It is a bigger piece. So you got to like the bigger jewelry, but it is going to be a huge value. Watch this markdown. Oh, this is just, my only fear here is that we're going to have more than one caller that's missing out here, because that's for sure. So again, take a little tour. I love those side diamonds. I have a ring like that with all diamonds that has that, and I think it's so unique because it really shows off from every single angle. You're getting something special, and there's the size from a distance, so you can really see how it looks and how it wears. And then of course this is all concave, so that whole pear shape dips down to allow for that perfect setting for that pearl. It's not even $5,000, it's not even $4,000, it's not even $3,000. Not $29.99 either. One caller only. This is a superstar. It's gonna fly. No question about it. It's not $29. I know, we're going lower. Can you believe it? I mean, truly, truly work of art here. Mastery in jewelry. Right here on my hand, soon to be on yours. If you can dial quickly, not 29, not 28, not 27. How low can she go? I'm going to $2,699 just to make sure it gets a home. Let me flip it and turn it the other way so you can see if it goes point away from the hand. Whoo-wee, that's pretty. Beyond. Every diamond in it is a round brilliant. The black rhodium, such a beautiful way to set off fancy colors, especially the ombre. Do you know how many fancy colored diamonds they had to start with to do that perfection in the ombre? Transitioning from this angle, the lighter to the darker to the lighter. I mean, that is fabulous. $26.99 and it's yours, and it's $18K. That's a dandy right there. Isn't that great? Look at the finishing again. Did you have anyone shopping with you, Virginia? Yeah, it was Michelle. Michelle? Hi, Michelle. We definitely don't see many Tahitian pearls. And Linda too. Hi, Linda. All right, $26.99. Well, is it a little too designer? It's really good. I adore that piece. Okay, so let's try it on again. You're probably seeing it right now, but let's try it on again here for you. I had it both different directions. First, point up towards the hand. That's the way I'd wear it. And then we'll flip it around, show you the point away from the hand here. Isn't that great? It's a beautiful ring. Oh, and the diamonds along with that edge, that perfect pave along the entire edge of this pear shape. I'm going to flip it around, show it the other way once again. Let me know who's got it. We got 2 people verifying on this ring right now. So one piece only, don't have anything else like it. This is it, $26.99. That is just not making sense on that price tag. And if that's the problem, if it just seems a little too good to be true, I concur. Totally agree with you. I think that's too good to be true. So with only about 50 minutes remaining, we have an aqua. I've got the big aqua that it's very well priced. So I think we need to see that. This is here at the moment, but still verifying. So I think that one's as good as gone. Have a ruby on the way. Do have a really beautiful aqua. It's an Asher. Ooh, this is nice. Let's show it real quick here, and we're going to give you a great value on a Sierra Santa Maria. Nope, cushion cut, actually. Take a look at this. All right, so I'm keeping the pearl tonight. Thank you very much for letting me take it. I'll take it. Look at this. This is the aqua. Sierra Santa Maria, cushion cut square. Perfect, like a blue diamond color. You know, that's what aquas will do when they're really good. They should look like your best of the best blue diamond. And we've been lucky enough in recent days to see blue diamonds, and of course, they are gone very quickly. But here's 9533, next month's birthstone. And it's an 80-point stone here in the cushion cut square. We like seeing that. Then you have this really specialty. Well, it's a great mounting. It's kind of floral and leafy combined, kind of like the leaves within the floral petals overall, almost like a quatrefoil look as well, which is really significant and elevated and designer. But we have white, yellow, rose gold for you. So your choice there. And you know what? Great look, great price, $19.99 should be. The diamond weight is 30 points on this newer design. We love seeing it, but it's going to be a major, major value. And we are in last hour, so if you have any requests, anything at all you'd like to see, anything you want to check on availability, this is the time to do it. And why wait till the very, very last literal minute of the show like a lot of people do? We want to get in whatever you want to see and give us ample time to answer your questions and show it. But look and see what happens when this is, speaking of blue diamonds, gives you a lot of that powerful look because you see that brilliance it has, right? So we'll show it here on the hand. It's going to be a major, major value. We got to mark it down from $19.99, that's for sure. And with March marching on here very quickly, I mean, February is on its way. We're almost halfway through. So it's time to get those fabulous March birthstones. But regardless of what your birthstone is and what month you were born in and when you celebrate your birthday, it's about getting the best aqua. And that's what's really tricky here. And we're going to blow it out right now. $1,499, still too much. Got a better idea for you right now. White, yellow, rose, you decide. Not many of the Sierra Santa Marias left. We usually see the bigger stones, which have been hanging out in the museum collection of the vaults, and they tend to be $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 all day. How about we get you that same quality, extra special price tag, not even 14, 13, 12, 11. I know we're in last 45. We got to make it extra, extra affordable right now and get you under $1,000. Let's make it $999. That's it. First caller situation, $999, beautiful stone. Happy to change the gold color for you. That is no issue whatsoever. It's a beautiful mounting. We saw it recently in yellow gold. I'm trying to think of what stone it was with. I want to say it was ruby maybe. It was a beautiful stone. And so yellow gold's fine. Again, you've got enough saturation with that aqua where you can feel free getting any gold color, and that aqua is still going to be powerful enough and deep enough in its color saturation to appreciate any of your favorite gold colors that you want to combine with it. We have a quick wheel on the way for you, some diaspores, we've got museum pieces, you name it, we got it. If there's anything we can bring out from the vaults, might as well let us know. We'll help you do that too. And we've got also a quick little ring deal here. I have 4 rings that I'd rather, instead of showing you one by one, let's put them all up at the same time. Let's give you a tremendous opportunity. We're going to start with, well, look at this, fire opal. Then I've got, if you like that chartreuse, remember we had the chrysoberyl with the cat's eye earlier that sold very quickly? Well, this is a similar color, but hold on. We're going to reveal what stone that is. I've got 2 more to add, though, just so we can make this really interesting and colorful and a lot of variety. This is actually going to be very much a chartreuse color, but it's actually going to be our Molly Garnet, which very rarely do they get in those neons. They're usually brown. Not a huge fan of them, to be honest, in the brown colors, but I do love this bright pop of neon that you get with the Molly Garnets. Here's our Zimbaran. Of course, this is a red, red, red fire opal. And then we have our last option, which is the last call on the bicolor watermelon tourmaline with the pinks and the greens in that high clarity emerald cut stone. So 4 pieces, last call. Guess what? They're all one of a kinds. The only one that has to stay in the gold color it's in would actually be the tourmaline in the back in the center. That one's got to stay in the yellow gold. Everything else can be changed. Final 45, it's time, guys. We got to move these and we got to do it quickly. And like I said, saving some time, I hope, just by putting them all in a wheel together. Therefore, all these prices that were $29.99, $28.99, $28.88, and $19.99. Okay, so one of them was $19.99. Doesn't matter, we're gonna blow them out and get you lower on all 4. This just makes it a lot more efficient, doesn't it? When you can see all 4 pieces at one time, we drop the price to the lowest, you take what you love, maybe it's 2 pieces, maybe it's 3 pieces. If I do this right, you get the whole wheel for a really special buy and save and save and save a little more. But rarity, we're not talking about commonplace stones here. Molly Garnet, Royal Zimbaran Garnet, Fire Opal, but the best of its kind, and let's be real, the rarest of them all really is between the Molly Garnet and that tourmaline. The tourmaline, given that particular clarity, not all tourmalines are the same level of rarity, but given that that's that watermelon tourmaline that is that split of pink and green, and it's also a high clarity stone, which usually they are not, this is really good. I mean, you got better than $9.99. That should do it. We're going even lower. It's the end of the night. We've seen very few like super, super affordables tonight. We've waited here for the moment right now just to move them all. We have to give them one last chance. And I don't want to put any back in the vault, because then when they go back in the vault after they've been offered a price like better than $9.99, which is where I'm taking them, then we're having to take them apart. We're having to dismantle them, take out the stones, melt down the gold, take out the diamonds. It's a lot of labor. Our jewelers are busy enough, right? They're making new, they're customizing, they're sizing pieces for you on their way out. We don't need to give them anything else to do. Am I right? Let's just take what we have. Okay, sure, it's going to take a little extra discounting on my part. So we go under cost. Well, we already are. So what difference does it make, right? If you're going to lose a few $100s, why not lose a couple $1,000? It just is about moving them out. I think I'm going to prioritize just, again, getting them to you instead of having our people go through more time and effort. I think these pieces, I mean, there was enough effort to make them and put them together. So let's not have the effort and taking them apart. So if we can just give them one last chance at a better price, we'll give them their last 60 seconds on the air. They're all one of a kind. Again, the only one you keep the gold color in is the tourmaline. Everything else can be adjusted or changed. You decide. It's up to you. But they're not even $9.99. I think we've got some busy lines now. That's good. They're going to get busier because the price tag is going even lower. This is mind-boggling. Shouldn't be happening, but it is. Come on in early. They're not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. We mean sellout. It's a phenomenal 4, but right now it is a final 4. Okay, not to get into March Madness too early, but it is now a final 4. It's a little frenzied February or whatever you want to call it. It's phenomenal because not just $7.99. I have nobody saying sold yet. We'll go lower. I mean, when I tell you I don't want to put any more work on our jewelry department, I mean it. We're moving them. They're not $7.99. I'll keep going until we sell them all. Just come on in so you can get your priority because your first one could go. Someone probably likes the same ring you like. Let's take a look at them. They're not $7.99. Which one do we like so far? Bicolor, gone. Well, they're not $7.99, so don't charge them that. Here's the bicolor tourmaline. That's the one that stays in the yellow. It's already spoken for. That tourmaline is not going to be $7.99. Neither is anything else up here, and I only have actually one caller. So let's make it better. $7.89, $7.79. $7.77. We've seen that price. They're not $7.69. They're not $7.59. We're making a move right now. Make them $749 a piece while they last. The bicolor is gone. So 3 left now. Beautiful Zambaran garnet here, which is that color shifting garnet out of Tanzania. Or we have that fabulous Molly garnet. That is that beautiful, true, honest to goodness chartreuse color with a green and a yellow combination. There's our big round fire opal. 60 seconds left on this wheel, please. And 9060 for you, Jess, and everything else. We can give you all the carat weights and all the details as you call and ask. But $749 gets them to you. Final minute left. My goodness. The Zambaran, for example, is a 231. So that's a significant size. The Molly garnet is a carat 44. The fire opal on the right side is a carat 70. So they're all really good size stones. They're all really fantastic. I mean, top quality of their category. Are we really leaving them here at $749? Shame on me. I should not have done that. But hey, my attempt to move them out. And keep in mind, we talked about the center stones. Let's talk diamond weight. 231 with 36 points. Molly garnet carat 44 with 78 points. There's almost a carat in diamonds. Fire opal, that's our carat 70 fire opal with 29 points in diamonds. $749 giveaway. Do you want to see the 17 millimeter pearl? It's the largest one we have. I don't have a pearl of any kind or any color that's any larger than our 17 millimeter. Who got that bicolor? Hi. Oh, good. Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. That wasn't David in California, was it? Yeah. It is? Oh, hi, David. Well, David got, first of all, he got the tourmaline, so congrats, David, on that one. And I'm so glad to hear you love your heart necklace. He said it was even better in person. Beyond expectation. I like hearing that. That is good. Any questions? The one in the middle, that's a Molly garnet. So that's going to be item number for you, Virginia, 8881. And what? Oh, and the fire opal. All right, so the Molly garnet's gone and the fire opal's gone. Here's the Molly garnet on the hand. So for your collar, here it is. Also, you can change the gold color on anything now left on the wheel. So here's the Molly. That's going to be a carat 44 with a 78. That's spoken for. Then we'll go over to 8867. We'll get you a look at the fire opal on the hand. That's going to be 8867. That's the carat 70. And that's going to have 29 points in diamonds. I'll show that one on the hand. Those are both gone. So it looks like the Zambaran may be the only one left. And here is the fire opal on the hand there. Again, carat 70, but looks larger because it's opal. 29 points in diamonds. Love the way it goes side to side. Really diamond pave every which way. I love this little open work on the sides there. So that's going to be yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. Right now it's in the yellow gold. Notice you don't see much of that from the top. Did you want the fire opal, Jess, or the Zambaran? You got it. Zambaran. I think we're going for the sellout here. That's going to be 8931. Here comes the Zambaran on the hand, and 231 in the Zambaran, 36 points in the diamonds, and that is the beautiful asymmetric wraparound ribbon design. That's also 749. And so if that one's gone, then we're sold out. And then, thank goodness, that was the intention behind that crazy low price, and it looks like it may have worked. So let me know if you've got the Zambaran. Purple, red, and blue. You're going to see different colors come to play in different lights and just in different movements of the stone. And here's your close-up on the Zambaran, just to see it one more time there in that big size. And let me know if it's gone. Pointer finger, probably not. It's only a 6. I don't wear a 6 on my pointer finger, but I will put it in that direction because I wear a 6 on my ring finger, but this is what it looks like. I can kind of hover it there for you so you can see. It's definitely large enough. I think it would work well. It sits low profile enough as well so that it work well there. I think you're going to be good. Yeah, I think it's a great style, especially with the asymmetry of it. Love that you can really, makes sense to me that would be kind of on the outside of the hand. So that makes sense. I think that would be a beautiful pointer finger ring. All right. And I'm going to flash in this pearl pendant enhancer, actually. It's item number 9683. This one I think is gone. It's verifying right now. How spectacular is this? Okay, so we're talking about the single largest pearl that exists here in our inventory. And it's not a cultured pearl, it's a South Sea pearl. This is not cultivated in a pearl farm. This is not where, it's still a natural pearl. If it's cultured pearl, it still comes from a mollusk. The difference being that it's in a more controlled environment. How it comes to be is where man actually injects the irritant into the pearl to kind of force the oyster to make the nacre around it. When a South Sea pearl, which, as our Tahitian pearls right here, our white pearl that is, 17 millimeters, this is sort of like how we would refer to it is in the wild. You've got it actually born in the mollusk in the depths of the ocean. It means it was a natural irritant. Usually that's a grain of sand that gets inside the shell. And then the response of the oyster is to create the nacre as a defense mechanism around that irritant. And the end result here, in this case, is a flawless, round, 17 millimeter pearl. Also, it's in 18 karat gold. It's in white gold, but you see there is, once again, black rhodium under black diamonds. There's a 62-point diamond weight in total. That's white and black diamonds. The white diamonds are really contained to the bail and just where the pearl meets this designer style, but 62 points. Oh my goodness, how fabulous. By far the largest pearl we have. I know I used to have a 13 millimeter, it's gone. I know I used to have a 15 millimeter, it's gone. So this is by far the largest we've ever had. 17 millimeters, let me show you the length of it, and it does have an enhancer. So our second time tonight, seeing an enhancer bail, I mean, that is just, looks so elegant. So stunning. Spectator all the way with the black and the white combo. The black diamonds being solid pave in the black rhodium, just stunning. Here's what the length of it is. It's a drop of, it's about 1.5 inches. Actually, it's a little more than 1.5 inches. I'd say about 1 inch and not quite 1 3/4 inches, but getting real close. We'll show it on the neckline. That'll give you a better perspective. But again, front and back. And I do want to show you one more time. We'll go on the neckline next, but then I want to show you there's actually an under gallery to it as well so that it's going to sit comfortably and solidly against the neckline. put your favorite chain through it, but you can also do this. Do you see that little latch there? There's a figure 8, and then there's what we call an enhancer bail. So the bail actually flips up. It opens up. Now, if you're thinking, why on earth would I need that? I'll just put my chain through it. Well, enhancer bails are great for, we talked about this earlier, if you want to actually have, for example, important on a pearl piece, because maybe you have a pearl strand. You know, if it's a pearl strand, I don't care if they're smaller pearls or bigger pearls, you can't just put a bail over pearls. But this allows you to open up the bail, put it around the intersection of where 2 of your pearls meet on a strand, and then suddenly this could be on a pearl strand, whether it's bigger pearls or smaller pearls, white pearls, black pearls, doesn't matter. This would be beautiful on a strand of pearls. Let's show it to you on the neckline here. Let's give you a big value. I just also have to point out, look at this. I'm in a lower light environment here where I stand for this shot, and look at how lusterful this pearl is. It's not just a bland ivory or white. You see, what do we talk about? When we say something has a pearl-like luster, I think, ladies, we see this a lot in makeup, right? Where it's like, oh, this is pearlized, or there's crushed pearl to give you that luminosity, and maybe it's a highlighter or a bronzer, right? That's what this is all about. This is where we derive that thinking, that definition, that term, is with that pearlescent glow you see. The beautiful, it's like looking like turquoise. It looks like lavenders and turquoise and greens and blues. It's stunning. So it's not just the size, it's the remarkable fact it's perfectly round, it's perfectly smooth, it's got all these, again, that beautiful higher end pearlescent color we love, and it's just a striking drop piece. We're going to show it up close. Let's do a major blowout. It's brand new tonight. Here it is again from the front. Let's show you the back. Yes. Swiss blue again, sure, we'll do that. This is going to be one caller only. Oh my goodness, what a value, what a value. $7,999, I'm not leaving it there. I'll go get the Swiss blue designer ring. We'll show that on the hand. Boy, I was wearing that for a long time. I was loving wearing that. I gotta bring this one down as well. Let's make it really easy right now. First and only caller, blowing it out. $2,999 for the largest pearl we have by far. Yeah, $29.99 gets it to you. Never gonna last. 17 millimeters and stunning. Absolutely. If that was just the pearl, you'd be looking at a value. And these diamonds that wrap around the sides, almost like a dove's tail design, which is or a whale tail design. So it's kind of taking me back to those ocean vibes, right? Where it all began with the pearl. Feeling like a little sea life there. All right, let's show you the blue topaz on the hand here again. This is that designer award-winning style that we showed you earlier. This was part of our 4635 item number. It's actually 749 as well. So there's that bright pop of electric blue, courtesy of the Swiss blue. Guys, Joyce, you may want to switch that. It says London blue on this one. It's not a London blue, it's a Swiss blue. So just so we don't have to do that later. 5 carats on the Swiss blue, fancy cut trillion. And 30 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose gold, and $749. If you missed that a little bit earlier, we've still got that available, I think. And the big pearl is here, I think. It's a great ring. Great ring. So unique and designer. I love it. Award winner, no less. $749. I'll switch it too. I want to just, you know, you never know how any given person's going to want to wear it. So let me be your eyes and ears here and all that, and your hands, and show it to you the other way in case that's how you'd rather wear it. Because it does give you a little different look depending on how you put it on. So you can stack away. Certainly we think about our Wonder Ring when we see these chevron shapes and styles. We think a little bit about that Wonder Ring. How beautiful that would be. You don't have to actually just stack it here. You could stack it on the other side as well and really create a different look entirely too. So $749 gets that one to you. Don't forget about that pearl. That 17 millimeter pearl has got to get a home tonight. Got to. Too valuable and too great of a value to be here. Also have a couple of extra wheels we're going to show you. I do have a ruby. Beautiful ruby. And then we're going to show you, okay, I'll flash it one more time. Let's do the white pearl one more time here, just so we all get to really kind of complete our thoughts here on this one. That was item number 9683. And there's that, you can already see it. There's that blue and green and lavender tone. There's some pinks in there as well we love to see. That's going to be, again, there's the finishing, still really creating that same design element in the back side of the gold as you see the entirety of the piece overall. And then the black and the white diamonds, just so sophisticated and rich. Just a good look overall. $29.99. By far the largest pearl we have. Incredible value. So next up, I have this ruby opportunity. It's item number 9322. And we're about to go wild here because it's a pristine ruby. The top color, the top clarity, out of Burma, cushion cut square, over a carat. Let's just go ahead and show it. And you know, we say all the time that rubies look so good in yellow gold. What if we upgrade that thought and do yellow diamonds and white diamonds to go around your Burma masterpiece here? It is item number 9322. This is lovely. The white pearl's still here. Check on the blue topaz. May have that Swiss Blue award-winning design. And I got to tell you guys something. I shouldn't probably say this, but you know what? I'm going to tell you because you guys are here late night. And I'm going to tell you a little something that's a heads up. I mentioned this yesterday. You know, after Tucson concluded and we've got our people back and all that, we were able to move some mountains and make some miracles happen with some new gemstones. I was telling you yesterday that over the next course of the next few weeks and months, we would be doing some big gem debuts. We would have gems we've never had before. I'm going to be bringing you, I'm so excited, I'm tongue-tied. That never happened. So again, you know I must be a little giddy about it. But we have a very, very exciting debut coming up. And I'll just mention one of them because it's, I'll give you more details when we know like it's precisely when it's going to be happening. I don't even know if I should be saying this, but I'm really thrilled. As a matter of fact, I spent a good deal of today talking about it outside of TVON because I was so excited about this because in my 21 years of doing this, I've never presented this stone. I'm asked about it almost every day. There will be a customer, a collector, a viewer that will reach out and ask me if we have it, and every time my response has been, I'm sorry, we don't. I'm sorry, it's that rare. I actually will have, in the coming weeks, I'm going to have some red beryl. And I know, you guys know that's one of the rarest stones in the world. We will have some red beryls. I'm very excited about it. Now, what does that have to do with this ruby presentation? Well, I'm going to tell you, the red beryls, which are teeny tiny little stones, they're not going to be huge. And they're really, 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 really rare. So they are a little more pricey. You know, it's considered by most the rarest stone in the world, beyond red diamonds that are natural. So it's special. Beryl family, we know the beryl family, aquas, emeralds, morganites, but the red beryl is a different story. I've never even presented one. I will be in the next few weeks, so get ready. They'll be in jewelry. We're very excited about. There are only a couple stones that we were able to procure for you. But I will say, having seen them yesterday, and you know you're in the presence of something special. But let me tell you something. I don't have a 1 carat red beryl. And the beautiful part of the red beryls is that the ones we got are clean and they're bright and they're glowy. But let me tell you, they do not give you what this stone gives you because this is very similar. I immediately saw this ruby and it just immediately made me think of those red beryls that I saw for the first time yesterday. And this stone is a way to get a bigger, i.e. 1 carat 03, stunning clarity, stunning glow in a ruby, which that's no like slacker of a stone. That's an important stone. Ruby is the king of all gemstones. It's considered the king of all gem varieties. So it's pretty good. Burmese is the best, so that's pretty good. This stone is a carat plus and looking like a red beryl, but beyond. It's got diamond weight. We added the yellow, we added the white diamonds. Let's take a look at it. So I had to share that with my late night Thursday people here, just so you know. And again, stick around, stay tuned as we say, so we'll give you more and more updates and details when we know them. But, and that's something to look forward to. And you can still have a ruby and still have a red beryl, and that'd be great. But this is where, again, I think a lot of people aren't going to have the opportunity to get the red beryls. So this is the next best thing that's giving you, look at this. I mean, it's insanely good. And I know this probably should have been on a couple hours ago, but we've been busy. It's been a busy, jam-packed, really, really cool show with a lot of exciting pieces. So sometimes, you know, not everything can be in prime time. But now that we're seeing the best of the best, and the diamond weights are as follows: 32 points in the yellow, a carat 06 in the white diamond. So all those white diamonds individually are larger. You've got a split shank. You see they're actually, I like that they're not even angled. They're straight down the sides. Meets up with the double halo. And that is 138 in total weight in diamonds, and that's around your 103. It could not be, and we have seen some really stunning glorious rubies of late. Not a one can match what we're seeing right now. Here it is on the hand. Watch this glow. Oh my goodness, what a pretty piece. I'm admiring it here myself. Just taking a look at it. It's going to be so affordable. $59.99. Should be all day. You know, I didn't anticipate putting this up with 20 minutes left on the Thursday night. So, I mean, right? Look at the glow from a distance. It does not quit. It's so bright. This is what we call gemmy ruby. Totally crystalline ruby. And it's not even $59.99. Oh my goodness. We can make this happen. We can either leave it here, or we can say, you know what? There is somebody right now that is recognizing the beauty, the rarity, and now soon to be the value that I'm about to give it, and you're going to take it. And you're going to be glad you were with us at this late night portion of our Thursday here, because otherwise, no value like it. Not a one. I'm going to make this simple. This is a great idea. Auctioning it would have been smart if this was hours ago. Maybe we'd have a lot of luck and get a lot of people in. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to start an auction at $4,500 on this piece. I think it's too late to do that. I think it's just too late in the evening. So here's what I'm going to do instead. You're going to benefit big time. You're not having to pay $4,500. You don't even have to bid. I'm just going to straight up price it. And I'm going to give it the value of a lifetime right now, knowing full well what time it is, knowing that the stone is stunning, and yet you wear it every day. Remember, you got diamonds and rubies. It's either a 9 or a 10 on the Mohs scale, 10 or 9 respectively. The diamonds are 10, the ruby is a 9, so don't hesitate to live in this ring. Don't hesitate to wear it and enjoy it. Don't think you have to save it. Don't wear it once in a while just when you're going to sit at dinner and just go out. Just wear it. Live in it. Love it. Enjoy it. Let others enjoy it. I love that when you wear your jewelry, you're essentially sharing it with the world too. Other people, perfect strangers, or your friends and your family and your circle, they get to enjoy it as well. It's not 45. That's the open I'm supposed to do had this been hours ago. We're not doing 45 or 4,000 or even $39.99. I'm straight up value pricing it. We're just going to get it at home right now. Do not wait, because you know the deal. These are not something that we can do. Oh, it's not like I have a whole vault sitting with a baggie full of rubies that look like this. If I did, I'd probably be in a different industry, right? I mean, it'd be like you'd be working for like the Sultan or something. This is just unbelievable material. One plucked from the private collection, out of the vault. Super special piece. It's not even $39. It's not going to be even $29.99. Now we're getting into some weird territory for pricing when a ring like that is under $3,000. I'm not stopping. We know. Last call on the show. I don't see you guys till Saturday morning. So here's what we're going to do. It's not even $29, $28, $27, $26, $25, $24.99. This is where it gets really strange. That's a carat 38 in big diamonds, yellow and white. Carat 03, best of the best stinking ruby you can get out of Burma. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna, you probably need to leave it right there at $24.99, but let's take it even lower. I think we're gonna get some calls. Oh, there they are, right on cue. Oh, if only it was that easy. If only I could just manifest phone calls like that. I'm not gonna ask for, hold on, don't sell it. We're not gonna do $24.99. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it on again. Look at that side, split shank, bigger diamonds going right up to the really big diamonds in the halo. The stunning ruby. Okay, really? Nobody's at $24.99? I thought for sure I'd be hearing sold. Okay, it's not going to be 24. Let's help you right now. Ay, ay, ay. What on earth has happened to my... Okay, let's just try it. I'm going lower. If you haven't dialed in yet, you might want to go. Do it now. Because this one's going to go. It's just that easy. Sometimes it's about timing. This really, really needed to be up way, way earlier. But you know what? Because we are here right now with this one being right here and looking that good, and I got to get it at home. This is what my mantra has been all night, and we have taken the prices low enough to where it has worked. We're not going to do 24. This is so good. I just hope. Are we thinking about this one? Anybody thinking about it so far? Anybody verifying on it so far? Okay. Not yet. What about you, Virginia? You thinking about it? I'll tell you what. This is just going to be silly. We're going for it. Sometimes, you know, there's an old adage, saving the best for last. I'll probably have a couple more items before we go off the air in 17.5 minutes, but this is the best. Sorry, whatever items are coming up next, but this is the best. This is the best. Boom, boom, boom. And it's supposed to be $6 grand. So think of how much jewelry. Okay, don't even worry about what you're going to do with the savings. Just get the ring. That's all you got to do. I'm not asking 24 or 23 or 22. This is wild. But I know it's got to go. So if you're going to be early on the phone lines and say yes as soon as you get through, it's yours. And I think in the next coming days, I'm going to hear from you. And I'm going to get either a love note in the mail or an email or a really ecstatic phone call. And you're going to be saying, I am so glad I was watching that Thursday night at the end of the night and I saw that value and I'm so glad I took a chance because I didn't think it was possible, right? We all think we're all trained to be skeptics and think that if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. This is really just that good. Try it and you'll see for yourself. But it's not even 22 or 21 or $2,099. I'm going for it here. We're going to give it 30 seconds. I think 60 is probably appropriate, actually, just to make sure it's gone. I'm going to blow it out. I mean, it's already there, but we're going to take it even lower and make it $1,999, and that is it. And you will be really, really excited. King of Gems, Best of Burma, over a carat, looks like a bigger version of Red Beryl that is going to be many, many times this price for much smaller stones. This is your chance to pick it up, and with yellow and white diamonds to boot, a carat 38 of side diamonds in solid gold. And let's take a look at it one more time. Give it 60 seconds. That's it. Love the clock too. That's good. Those are some good colors together. Those are really good colors. And $19.99, and it's yours. My goodness. One more time here, up close and on the hand. That just feels cathartic to do that in a way. I hope I still have a job tomorrow after this, but you know, it feels good to do it right now, just to give you that moment, to give you that opportunity. $19.99. Oh my goodness. And yeah, let's try it on again. Sure thing, any size you need. Right now it's two-tone gold. I would suggest leaving it just like that. Yellow and white, therefore it goes with everything. No matter what you wear, it's going to work. You always want to, you just want to have your ruby on all times, right? Never leave that at home. Just wear it. Like I said, the durability is there. You've got durability. It's amazing. I mean, that is such a, when it's able to glow, when, like, we're not just blasting light through the stone, we're actually, it's on the hand. It's on the hand. So essentially my hand is the backdrop blocking the ability for the light to actually go through the stone. But still, look how it's glowing. That tells you what you need to know about that ruby. The fact that it's still glowing like it is on my hand like that when, it's over the top good. $19.99. Try it, try it, try it, try it, try it, try it. You'll be very happy you did. Major, major value. $19.99, that is it. Let's give it a final look here, and then let me know who's got it. Let me know. So special. If there's anything we can show you here at the end of the night, let me know. We'll be happy to help you out. What could we show you? Anything you're thinking about, something you want to see again, check on availability, something we could even bring out from a vault that you haven't even seen yet. We still have time to do that too. So up to you and open to you and your suggestions here, but that is the fabulous way to wrap up just really our big value. It could not be better. Rubies that are just that extreme in their quality and their glow, that's just not normal. So we love having it here. We really do take great pride in choosing and selecting those best of the best stones for you. That's what you have right there and right now. So $19.99, thank you. We're going to move right along. We've got a lot to show you though. So if you don't have any really, timely suggestions, we can keep on rocking with some really cool pieces that we have now. I do have another pearl if you want to see it, it's actually a really special yellow gold design, which has a lot of pave, and it's a 15 millimeter. So this is nice. It's a one only as well. This wasn't scheduled for the show, but we brought it out by request. And I want to show you, it's actually got a really cool, this is neat. The bail actually spins. That's kind of neat. You don't see that every day. That's neat. It's all double-sided. I mean, this is a cool style. So let's show it here for you, and then we'll show you yet another way you can get a large, boy, this one is going to be a struggle with the way the bail is spinning. It's going to be harder to show you, but let me go ahead and at least get you a look at this pearl, and then that's the side view. Have you ever seen so much purple in a pearl before? And what about this really cool, almost animal print style of basket work behind it? I've got item number 9652 coming your way, and this is going to be, I'm going to try to prop it up best I can while still showing you, wow, this door knocker style. You have the pave around it, and you know what, pave double row in the top portion. You've got this bail, which also has a bezel set diamond, and then more pave. Here's the back, so you see the diamonds actually go all the way around, and that, so technically you could wear it reversed if you wanted to. It's 18 karat solid yellow gold. It's a 15 millimeter pearl this time around. We had a 17 millimeter white pearl. Now we've got a 15 millimeter Tahitian. And you have a 15 millimeter with 38 points in diamonds, and we're going to blow it out. By the way, the reflection of the tweezers is what you're seeing. It's a really, you know, it's again a high gloss kind of look from the mollusk when it's acting as a mirror. It's reflecting everything in front of it. That is unique to see in a pearl, especially a darker pearl. You wouldn't expect to see a lot of reflection or glow or mirror-like, and this is, by the way, that side, because it spins, so it's harder for me to hold, but you see that bezel set and the pave. So right now, the piece may be on its side, but the bail is facing you, and we have one only, and it's in the yellow gold only, and we're gonna do something crazy. $39.99 should be. I already still have the white pearl hanging out with us. Let me also show you on the hand. We'll get to the measurement, and then on the neckline, because you do have to see it in yellow gold, Tahitian pearl. Oh my, stays in the yellow gold here because it's a designer piece, not our own. And I'm going to show you the length here. Top to bottom is going to measure at 1.25 inches, and then you'll see it on. And you know what? If you'd like it, do not pay $39.99 tonight. Okay, so maybe we haven't seen the best value yet. The ruby's really good. This pearl is also going to be a superstar. Here it is on the neckline for you as well, just for another perspective on that size so you can really see. I mean, it is striking. Look at that. This whole spinning top idea here with just the double pave and then the pave going around it, but again, intense pearl color here. It looks, again, more that deeper color, but you still see the purples and the greens. I mean, the true peacock tones are still there. And we're going to make it better than even $29.99. Very first caller. Yes, we only have one, of course. And we'll show it here again up close. And you're not paying $29. First caller, we'll do it for $1,999. That's it. $19.99. And don't forget, there is that bezel set diamond leading up to the bail with the pave. So it's $19.99, first come, first serve. That is a superstar piece, and no doubt will go. And you can tell, again, I always say it, you can tell when it's 18 karat gold. It's a whole different tone altogether. There's a whole different richness to the yellow color of the gold. So you know it's superstar special, and that is $19.99. Again, this spins, so that's why it moves a little bit. See how it spins here? So you'll see it's going to rotate. I think what the idea was, they really intended for this to be a reversible style. That's why that double row of pave goes all the way around, and that's why the bail spins. So if you want, let me hold it for you here. If you want to wear it like this, I mean, if you, honestly, that's why that spins, so that the bail is still facing forward if you want to wear it that way, and then I'll flip it here, and then you can have it sitting this way, and then your bail is still facing forward if you want what I think is the traditional way to wear it. But again, totally up to you there. $1,999. That's it. And you can see it kind of just spins there because it's on that little hinge there. It's kind of shaken even when it's on that, because it's on that rotation of that bail. So let's show it one more time up close, and then we're going to be seeing who's got it. I love that. They really, truly did a double-sided reversible style here. Super cool. And 3 people verifying. Who's got it? Wait a minute, we're verifying. Does he need a shout out, Jess? All right, $19.99. Okay, it's here. My pearls, I'm not having luck with pearls tonight. Well, unexpected to see them. This one's still sitting here, so I just thought we'd show it. I don't know if it's still available, but I just thought it just deserves one more moment of airtime, right? And then we have, wait a minute, we've got a really special diaspore here for you. Let's get a little discount on a diaspore, and then, oh yeah, this is a great halo design. Setting is classic. Let's come in close and take a look at this color-changing diaspore. By the way, speaking of diaspores, I also want to mention that this weekend we're going to have a diaspora. It's one of the pink diasporas out of Afghanistan, and it's going to be the largest one we've ever had, which, forgive me, I don't know the exact carat weight yet, but it's going to be by far the largest. I think the largest we've had up to this point was about 7 carats. We're going to get even larger than that. It's going to be on Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, probably likely Sunday. So if you want a big pink Afghan diaspora, we've got a huge one coming up. It's going to be the ultimate collectible. That'll be here on the weekend. So just a little heads up. But this is diaspora like we see out of Turkey, which is that color changing. The pinks don't have a color change phenomena. They're just pleochroic. This is where you get, out of Turkey, you get the color change material. So it goes from the golden green to the pink. So you get both. Let's take a look at it. And it's going to be a one only here, and it's going to be item number 7004. And we have one, so time to dial, and it's a nice big markdown. So we're going to look forward and enjoy this one, and it's going to be gone in a hurry. 381 is the size of the oval, plus it has 73 points in the diamond weight. That's one big diamond halo, around and around and around and around. And what else? 2 pearl pendants still here. Even for that matter, that big Tahitian pearl. All my pearls are still here. It goes to show you we don't see them very often, so I think they're a little bit of a shock to the system when we do have pearls, because I've had 3 lovely pearls tonight, and they've been well priced, and they're all still here. So, you know, they won't be. They're just like, again, it's not something we expect to see very often, but grab them tonight while they're still here, because, you know, a lot of people are considering those. Here's the 381 with the 73 points. It's in the yellow gold. You can change it if you want to. It's formerly been $32.99. Much better value right now than anywhere near $3,000. We got to make these diasporas fly. They were definitely out there in the Tucson show, being showcased quite a bit, but really, really, really expensive. That is a surprise to nobody. We have been really warning of that. There's more, just really all of a sudden in the last couple of years, there's been more knowledge about these stones than ever before. It's still not, I wouldn't say a common household name of a gem, but it's getting there. And yet there's very little of it, and the mine's already closed, and there's only one source to begin with. So it makes tanzanite look commonplace. And we know tanzanite is a one-source stone. So instead of taking the $32.99, major blowout, first caller, just take it for $1,299 instead, and we can get you one of our larger diasporas left. You know, there aren't many of these stones left. We've been featuring them for a while. They've been one of our favorites to bring. We've really enjoyed having them, but there just aren't that many remaining. So if there aren't many stones, it means there aren't many rings that are going to be here as well. So that's where you take advantage of them now. Let me try this on for you. Change the gold if you want to. It's always a bit of a It's always a tough decision, I think, unless you have a gold color you're committed to, go there. But it is one of those stones that the good news is looks good in everything. So white gold's fine, rose gold's fine, you decide. Yellow gold, it's ready to go. Just need to size it perfectly for you, and then it'll be right out to you. But $12.99 on our 381. Major color change diaspora, and you can see that clarity that it has to start. That'll maintain no matter which light source you're in, because remember, it requires an incandescent light to go pink. So when you see it in a different lighting, you see a different color. And that is that rare phenomenon called color change that not a lot of stones are capable of doing. So $12.99 on that one. Last call. A reminder, the big trillion cut carat 51 is here. That was a trillion cut yellow diamond. We have some really, really special, what do we have? Anything to recap? Besides our pearls, I have 2 pearl pendants and 1 pearl ring that are here. Oh, and we had the flower ring that was here with the 2 imperial topaz. I did have the butterfly, if you missed it earlier. We had the copper bearing, the big purple Paraíba. That was an 8 carater. Let me just remind you, though, about the Savorite, because it was about 3 hours ago. We have the Savorite butterfly in 18K solid. There are matching earrings if you choose. It's $96.75. This is a one only. It's 18K. Love that designer 18 karat upgrade. It's 92 points in your Savorite, 2 points in the diamonds, and that is one only. Matching earrings are here in Omega back styles, but that is going to be $999 for that ring. So just want to recap that because chances are you may have missed it way earlier since it was so long ago. Also, I will flash this purple Paraíba. Got to see it. Got to be a part of it. No way we're doing this. You know what? This is one of those collectibles. I know there's a lot of people that watch the show beyond just customers. It's a lot of the gem people and auction house people and curators and museum people and, you know, the bigwig collectors. I wouldn't rely on this being here tomorrow because some of those people are in, you know, overseas and in different time zones and that kind of thing where they may watch the show on a recording. And yes, it was the flower, the double flower ring. Yeah, let's show the Imperial here. It was our double flower ring here. I'll show it right now. This was going to be $94.32. 2 Imperials, 1 more golden, 1 more pinky golden, and it's 67 points in the round Imperials. Total weight there among the 2, carat 12 in the diamonds. In the rose now, you can change it if you want. That was down to $1,299, and we are just moments away. We have 2 minutes left in the show. So not a lot of time. Just again, call us on the Imperial and let me try it on for you so you can see how it extends. Now this is a carat 12 in diamonds, so a lot of that. And then you've got the way that the florals are elevated so you can see it's stackable. You've got a little elevation there so it's really easy to wear. Here it is for $12.99. Really good way to go there. That's a special piece, no doubt about it, with those 2 Imperial round brilliants. They look like they're fancy colored diamonds is what they look like. It looks like a pinky orange diamond because of the round cutting. We are just down to about 1.5 minutes left. So I'm going to try to pop in that purple Paraíba one more time so you can consider that because it is under $10,000 for an 8 karat purple Paraíba. So we'll share that with you. That's the Imperial Topaz double floral ring. Only one there. Started, by the way, at over $2,500, so now it's under $13,000. Also, here is that purple Paraíba, if you missed it, the 7 karat 95 neon purple with the trapezoid diamonds. It's item number 249, and that is also, yep, it is a $57,000 piece that's down under $10,000 here today. Try it. You do have a money-back guarantee, so if it's something you need to see in person and at home, I recommend that. You do have to see it to fully appreciate it. It's better, and it's rarer than you can even imagine if you're newer to the purple Paraíba world, but we have about 30 seconds left, so just let me know if you do have any questions on that. We'll be here after the show goes off the air to talk about that ring or anything else. It's 18 karat solid two-tone rose and white gold. And I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. Reminder that tomorrow is our Friday online only show, so you can join us online if you need a jewelry fix, and we'll be there for 3 hours with Joyce and Joanne. And then, of course, we're here on the weekend. I'll be back on Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern. It's our big super weekend. So we'll see you then. I'm Lauren Blair. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow night.